was gonna write you a happy song, yeah. Oh, oh. But here I am, boxed into a corner again, yeah. Oh, oh. How come, yeah, how come when I think about you, I just want to break down and cry? How come, yeah, how come when I call for you, you'll disappear far, far into my despair? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. I once lost to be just perfect, baby. So perfect. When no regrets. Cold breeze, warm kisses, yeah, yeah. Ecstasy. Oh, oh, so how come, yeah, how come when you look at me, my heart, baby, my heart stops. How come, yeah, how come when you touch me, I just lose myself, yeah, my self-control, yeah. How come, baby, oh. This time with me, inside out, upside down, I'll make sure you never forget tonight. My love will come, yeah, come so deep, you will drown into the night. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. How come, baby?
It's a little bit different to start off Pigs, but that was kind of sexy, right? Like,
KP Wolf who?
yeah, wow, that's right.
Oh shit, it's like that.
That's actually a future guest coming up on Pigs, Dora's Daydream.
Just don't come. 'Cause
Wait, what?
No,
Too late.
Guaps ruined it. No, I was kidding.
That if you want to stalk her, Wops is gonna be the great guy for that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, but you know what, Wops?
What?
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other Psychiatrists, Pigs Radio, episode 375.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I can count.
375.
Guys, we're almost at 400. That's a fucking shit ton of shows. I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Pigs Radio, the longest broadcasting podcast in the world, going on 11 years. Been pigsing it up, pigsing shit up since 2010.
That's right.
Shout.
That's right.
Fuck all those other shows.
We've
We
been
better.
upping
We
it.
better. We better.
I don't know. Maybe.
A little bit.
We'll see.
I am Mario81. Catch me on Tuesday nights with the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Picture it so bad, but it's still an amazing podcast. The West Coast Potluck Podcast.
Over here taking my day,
that's what I'm saying.
Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
You can actually, once you jump over to Zack, over at Zack Rabbit Lopez on Twitch, you can fucking.
On the same night?
Same night.
When he's gaming.
Night, yeah.
Same night, but then
you have a schedule for that shit?
It's just Tuesdays, but like I stream like whenever I feel.
You gotta
like
change it. You just gotta change it.
Nah, they gotta change it. I'm gonna go over there. We're talking about
whoever has the most viewers, whoever has the least amount of viewers should change it. How's that?
Oh,
damn.
It's a viewer off.
I bring the viewers to Pop Lock, so.
Yeah, that's right, fool. He brings it to potluck.
there you go.
I'll fight Johnny. It's fine.
Who does like to bring a lot of things to the potluck? It's always the grill master shelf himself, Mr. Guaps. I can't even speak right. I'm already fucked up from all this vodka I've been drinking tonight.
Dude, that vodka,
all this
honestly,
hazy
honestly.
hazy chaos vodkas.
They gave you like a thimble worth, and you're already faded, dude.
Hey, dude, I don't drink anymore. Like
I'm faded. I fucking took a sip of that too. I'm already drunk.
I'm feeling a little bit of the heat. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a kick, man, for sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Follow Wops, our Pigs Radio cinematographer. What's your handle at, Wops?
It's L_Guapo_PigsRadio.
El Guapo.
El Guapo.
And of course, get your ghetto delicacies. I don't know why I can't fucking talk.
He is fucking.
I'm fucked up,
He
dude.
is drunk.
too much.
Mario's drunk.
You gotta steer the fucking boat, dude.
I'm trying.
Don't
I
be
am
the Exxon.
trying.
Don't be the Exxon Valdez, please.
Let's switch seats. I got you.
I am trying here. But make sure you go and subscribe at Wood Shack BBQ.
That's you?
That's the best fucking barbecue you can get out of fucking Linwood. Linwood.
Out of California, fool. Don't even start.
Okay, out in California.
Shit.
Out of fucking Linwood, homie.
Yes, sir. Linwood Beach. Wow, so this Gardena Beach shit.
Fucking locals only, fool.
Pigs Radio is super stoked to have in studio. It's kind of like their second time, but the first time it's like Pigception in a weird way. But we have the returning Hazy Chaos, Cat Chaos, Liz by, oh my God, Hazy 66? I don't know.
Sure,
is it just Hazy Chaos? Okay.
That'll work.
Welcome back to the show, ladies. You guys were so awesome. We did a Scary Encounters episode, and all via the
internet.
The internet.
Yep.
Thanks, Zack. I
welcome.
forget words sometimes.
Explodified.
Yeah.
I got you, baby.
There we go.
You guys broke the Pigs Radio internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Pigsneyverse was on fire, and it opened doors, and then we went ahead and did a conspiracy one right after that, and that opened more doors.
That one was dope. We tuned into that.
Yeah.
That was
we
cool.
appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah, you guys did call in. I remember.
Yeah, we did. That was
dope.
cool.
Thank you, guys.
Coming up, we actually do have a very special episode this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have David West. He is the flat Earth expert, and he has all the facts.
Yeah.
So this Wednesday, guys.
He
so
is the flat
I'm
earther.
super. I mean, I'm excited for this one too, but I'm looking forward to that guy. I have a lot of questions for him.
I'm super stoked. So welcome to the studio, ladies. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm excited to see you. I can't wait to talk to you in person because
Thank you.
the stuff that happens, over the internet with the Skypes and the Zooms and the whatnots. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's the future, right? We can do that
Yeah.
shit from our fucking wrists and tablets and whatnot. But
Right.
it's I don't know.
It's
not-
different.
It's
Yeah,
nothing like
no.
being in person.
I get it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, we could.
The vibes are different.
Yes, very
for
different.
sure.
Yeah.
The vodka is different.
You can smell guapo. Yeah. The vibe's definitely different.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We want to thank everyone for logging on. We see Crystal out there on Facebook. What's up? Hazy Chaos and Pigs.
Hey, we worked with her. Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's
Dark
Crystal.
Crystal?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
DJ
Dark
What's up,
Crystal.
Sarah?
Hey, girl.
She's a friend. She's a friend.
Yeah, she's dope.
Hey, girl.
She DJ'd at our Vibe With Us event.
Oh, she's a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a DJ.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty awesome, too.
Yeah, she's cool.
And we see Liz Vampire Mermaid up in the chat. She's out there on
Yes.
the YouTube land holding it down. So thank you so much for logging in and supporting. The last time we talked, we got to really get into the back nitty gritty, and we didn't get too much of the scary scaries. But today's episode, we should be more about scary scaries, right?
Yeah,
think
let's do
so.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Now, and we left the show a little bit on a cliffhanger with fucking old man fucking Magoo over here.
Jenkins.
What the fuck?
Not being a fucking believer, not,
Oh, that's him?
And that kind of, that's the
that's-
asshole.
I can't tell with the mask on.
I'm the
He didn't
asshole.
even introduce himself or anything, so we don't know who he is.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole.
What's up?
No.
Well,
No,
Mario handles the introduction,
Yeah, he's
so
doing-
sorry about that. Because you guys see this is
What
what
did you
happens
say?
when you apply this guy with fucking liquor and shit.
This is Jose.
This is Jose.
Well, nice to meet
Jose
you.
Hi.
Jose
In
plays with
person,
me.
yeah.
Very nice.
Wait,
So-
but then you introduced, but what about the dinosaur? What about the everything else?
Well, I mean, they did that on the last show.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah,
in.
we did.
But we could do it live though, can't we?
I guess.
You know
I
what,
mean,
let's do
Is it
it.
live or is it
I wanna
memorized?
hear
Can-
your-
can
Unless
we
we
get
can
the-
switch it to the piggy?
The dinosaur.
Yeah,
What
you
are we
guys.
talking about?
Okay, so when we did the intros, we normally ask all the guests to do a dinosaur impression.
Oh,
Did,
fuck.
did we not get that last time on
yeah,
the
we
line?
did.
Yeah, so
We
we
did?
get the pig squeal now.
No, they
Oh,
didn't.
that's right.
Oh,
I
hell yeah.
remember. No, I remember what I did.
Let's get
Oh,
let's
okay.
Get
So let's get a vodka-filled version of that live here at the Pigs table.
Dude, remember I was like, not the mama, not the mama.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You did the whole.
I went back to the
yeah.
90s. I didn't do an
Yeah.
actual.
Yeah, but now you're here. Now you
Now
got
I'm
some
here.
vodka.
Now you gotta
Yeah,
do the real
yeah.
deal.
Yeah, you can't get away now.
Let's go. Do it. Do
Do
it.
it.
Do
Dinosaur.
it. Do it. Do it.
There you go.
I don't know what the
That's
fuck.
good. That's good.
That was a
You guys
Scary
are so
Source Rex
sweet.
for sure. Scary Source
Okay,
Rex.
there we go.
All right,
Go,
Liz.
Fuck, I don't know. The only thing that comes to mind is that like that little grito that people do in.
Do it.
Go ahead, huh?
Dinosaur.
You know, in like
That's
all
a
the
pterodactyl, maybe.
in all the Mexican
Yeah.
jingles.
No, that's the cumbia.
There it is. Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Dang.
Okay.
It's the Cumbiasaurus Rex over here.
That's a Celso Peña fucking Saurus Rex.
Adano 87, we see you. Let's go. Rona. She missed recordings with the fucking pig. She was
Rona?
Yeah, she was here a long time ago. Remember with her daughter? Then
She would come in. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. Her
Yeah.
daughter was
the weed
what would you
specialist.
call it? Weed barista, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
A weedista.
Wee Weesta.
I love burritos.
Yeah. So obviously, when we last were talking to you, ladies, we started talking more about the stories and what you guys do. And just as a recap, can you tell us, what your podcast is about?
Yeah, so we interview bands and artists that we've worked with and others that we haven't worked with about any scary encounters they've experienced. It can be from paranormal to UFOs to sleep paralysis.
Near-death experiences.
Near-death experiences. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
We worked with a lot of these bands and a lot of these artists, but we've never dug into these topics. So we're getting to know them on a deeper level.
Totally.
It's really cool. It's fun. It's not for everybody, obviously, but it's a good time.
When you say it's not for everybody, I mean, how so? Like, you don't think people believe, like, fucking...
Yeah, it's not for Jose.
Definitely not for you.
Listen, obviously,
No.
present company included. But I mean,
I'm glad
listen.
he's here
I,
because
mean, I have a question. What is it that you don't believe in? I'm not saying what you're saying is not valid, but what is it that you don't believe? What is it? What was the discussion last time that had you like that's not true or?
No,
this-
I didn't say. Listen, man, it's my own personal belief, and
Yeah,
I always
yeah, yeah.
describe
But
it
what?
as my own
Believe in
personal
what,
belief.
though? What
He
is
doesn't believe in
that.
ghosts
I just
or
don't.
supernatural.
respect
I don't
that.
subscribe to any
Yeah.
of it.
Really?
Let me put it that
Yeah.
way.
So you don't find it interesting or anything like that? Like there's
What,
not
the ghost part? Or what are we talking about? The aspect of like ghosts,
Like
and stuff?
paranormal
like
activity.
afterlife, and afterlife.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't. I
No?
don't believe.
Are you
no.
atheist?
Yes.
Okay.
okay.
I don't
Yeah, I
even like
respect
saying
that.
atheist because theist obviously brings it back to religion. So I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we touch base with religion a lot on some of our episodes, and it can get a little touchy.
Right.
But we talk about shit that a lot of people aren't comfortable talking about.
Right.
So I think that's what people like about it, and
Absolutely.
and then some people don't like it. So
Yeah.
there's always two sides, you know what I mean? So, but we always touch base because we want to create like a safe space for people to talk about it if they don't have anybody else to
right.
discuss it with.
I mean, I love that. I love this stuff. I mean, that's so cool that you. Sorry. That's so cool. That
Oh, is that what
so-
you're looking for? I saw you. I saw
Hey,
you
you
all
know what?
enthralled in the computer. I was wondering what the fuck.
I was
you're
thinking
up
in
to.
my head, I wonder if I was gonna put that on. Anyway, so how did you guys get started? I mean, how did you guys find each other? Are you guys related? Are you guys friends from high school? How did this all get started? Like, what made you want to do this paranormal activity podcast and interviewing bands and whatnot?
Yeah. We met, damn, like I want to say 5 years ago
Yeah,
at an
5
art
years
show.
ago.
I was vending my artwork and she was playing in one of the bands at the show. And that's how we crossed paths. And then obviously on social media and stuff.
Right.
But as far as we do event production as well, we started that in 2016. But as far as the podcast, It happened in, I want to say September of 2020, because during all the quarantine shit.
Oh, so this is new.
Yeah,
Brand
it's
new.
new.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's
cool.
very
This is
new.
very fun.
And
I mean, Hazy Chaos has been around for a while because we started with event production. We're
Right.
Like,
yeah,
But the
Hey.
whole like scary encounter thing is
yeah.
it's very new.
Yeah,
Not even a
last
year.
year.
Yeah.
new. Yeah,
We're
that's-
like
that's
ending
very
season
recent.
2, but it's like, yeah, we just started in September.
Yeah.
Right?
It was basically because I was at work looking for a new podcast to listen to.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, I want to hear like, because I love true crime and she loves true crime. We
Yeah.
love all the same things, but I wanted to hear new, like, true stories from like real people, not just about murder, you
Right.
know? And I couldn't find anything. So I hit her up and I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
I've heard some podcasts where like they talk about, oh, this is my ghost experience, and we're like, okay, but I
Yeah.
mean, this is just random person calling in, you know. But I mean, I always like to listen to stories anyway. But we're like, imagine how cool it would be if we have bands that everyone's familiar with and they want to know those
that's
stories.
pretty bitchin', yeah. Because
Yeah.
you know, usually you get bands and they come in, they talk about how they got started. But
Yeah.
you guys are taking it a different route. Say, hey, you know, we want to hear your scary
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
ghost
it-
encounter.
Yeah.
It's
that's
been a
pretty
really cool experience because, as Kat mentioned before, we got to know them on a different level.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Right.
we weren't just like, oh, well, you know, what's your favorite instrument? What's your favorite song? What band are you listening? I mean, we could
Yeah.
ask those questions,
Right.
but finding out their like crazy.
Like, what's your favorite chupacabra story?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
dude.
Exactly.
We
yeah.
talked about chupacabras on
Yeah.
episode 2, I want to say, of season 1.
Yeah, I said I had a half chupacabra, half Labrador
Yeah.
at home.
yeah.
Chupa
Ah,
Lab.
that's
He's
cool.
so cute.
Chupa
Chupa
Lab.
Lab. That doesn't
Chupa
sound
Lab.
right.
But yeah, it's been a good time. And
It sounds like fun.
We've
It's
got-
I mean, it
fun.
sounds scary. I'm sorry, take that back.
some of it, no, it's fun.
Dude.
No, it's for
No,
sure
there
fun.
was one episode 9 with Maury.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh,
Our best friend.
Oh,
That was
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Zach, remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Wait, can you tell us what was crazy about
Yeah.
it?
Dude, it
Yeah.
was just a
I can even
trip.
show you too.
I mean, you would know.
I mean, tell
if
us,
you
tell us. So what
tuned
happened?
in.
It was crazy because
Thanks, Zach.
she was Mari was talking about, she's a R&B like neo soul artist, which is different because we always have like rock bands and stuff, so it was cool, it was different. But she was talking about witchcraft in Mexico and how someone put
Fuck that.
And how
Some-
it's stronger out there.
and someone put a curse on her, and she had had dark entities in her. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
trying to just
I'm a true believer. I
Yeah.
believe that so much.
Wait, and what?
Jose doesn't.
What do you believe in?
And the whole witchcraft thing in Mexico, because a part of Mexico.
Oh, like Santeria or Brujeria?
Brujeria.
Bru-
Brujeria.
Okay.
Like, because in the part of Mexico where my
Right.
great grandma's from, my great grandma's from a place called Naica, Chihuahua, which if you look it up, like the witches in Mexico, that's where they're supposed to, that's like where the main witches of Mexico, I guess that's their hood right there.
But is that also with like La Llorona and all that?
No. It has
That's
nothing to do with
that.
Nothing. It's like
Okay.
Where was
because
it?
it's called Naica, Chihuahua. It's like a
Naica,
little.
Chihuahua?
It's un pueblo minero. I don't know how you say
Yeah,
it.
it's right next to Nike,
Okay.
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
So it's a small town.
Right.
It's a small town,
Yeah.
and it's scary, dude. I remember going to the bathroom when we would go over there during the summer. Like to go to the bathroom, like it was an outhouse in the
It was
back.
outside, yeah.
And
going
dude,
to
and
Those
it-
are creepy no matter what. Believe
Yeah,
it,
bro.
whatever, man.
Yeah.
I freak out.
I know, but
get
hold on. But the
skeeved and
scary
creeped
thing
out
is
at the
like,
same
you
time.
know, like when I don't know why. I don't even fucking know why they would do this. But every time after dinner, like, you know, we would all have dinner. They want to talk scary stories, like right before bed. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, so my grandma would talk about how she would wake up and there would be like the pentagram in front of her house and she would have
They're like,
What
ese,
the
pozole,
fuck?
ese pozole estaba bueno, pero ¿te acuerdas viendo el diablo or what? What the fuck? How do you segue?
Exactly,
How do you segue from like fucking
how do
like
you-
I had some chilaquiles, but this fucking
You're eating
but
some
fucking witch
huevos,
flew over the
some huevos
house.
with bologna right there. It kind of reminds me of that fucking pentagram.
oh my
Wait a second, that was an oregano.
No, but yeah, they would tell me how they had to
No
they
shit.
had to clean it with like a certain rock that has energy, and it's like, I honestly, to be honest with you, I think my grandma was a witch. Every girl that I've dated, they always say that whenever they meet my grandma, that they feel this strong presence from her, like she's protecting me, because she did
So
raise me.
she's
My-
giving us the fucking evil eye or what?
I don't know.
No, well,
dude.
there's different kinds of witches. I mean, there's
yeah, she's not a bad witch.
she's a light, like
I don't want to think
White-
my grandma's a
white
bad
witch?
witch.
white witch. Yeah.
That's
She's-
like
she's a witch,
curandero.
witch.
Is that a curandero?
Yeah.
No,
Stuff?
she's not a. She's just. I just.
Oh no,
think-
no, no. That's like healing,
Curanderos,
right?
yeah, that's like the people that put sage on you. But she does do that though. Like whenever
She does limpias where she beats you up with a fucking
No, yeah,
twigs
she
and
does,
shit.
bro. Whenever I get a new apartment or whenever I move, like she's always coming to my house doing the sage cleaning, and she
Especially over your ass, I can imagine. Fool, She
Yeah.
probably fucking slaps you with it while it's lit.
You know-
that shit's fucking on fire. She's hitting you with it. No, mijo, tú
No, yeah, she's like, no,
necesitas
mijo,
una
you-
limpia y buena.
Yeah, she knows this dude's in some bullshit, so she does it.
Like, comes out all dusty as fuck and shit for the ashes coming off the fucking stage.
But anyway, yeah, that's my thing. That's why when Mario told you guys are gonna come here, I'm like, dude, I'm super excited. I'm super because I'm not like Jose. I'm a believer. I've seen some.
It's okay though. It's okay that Jose's
not.
not.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay, and we're gonna prove him wrong tonight.
Oh man.
So let's
We
do
brought
it.
the Ouija
Look,
board.
if I believe anything,
No,
I believe your ass is
fuck no.
possessed, though.
You guys brought the Ouija board?
No,
Take
Yeah,
us
we have it
in.
right here.
Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
like I'm about to leave right now.
So Jose, let me ask you this, Jose. So if they were to bring out the Ouija board and we start playing it, would you play it? If you're not a believer, you have nothing.
Yeah, because in the sense, I think anything that's conjured up is what's in your head. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily. How can I put it to you? I don't believe that something is gonna come after you. I think it's just you in your head. You kind of start to. You envision these things,
Yeah,
you know, be it good or bad. You know
I do.
what I mean?
I understand where you're coming. Like if you have negative thoughts, you give negative.
It's kind of
output.
like, I guess, look at it like anxiety. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like the more you dwell on something, the more it reverberates and it gets louder and louder. It takes over your head. You know what I mean? So
but I mean that's what negative energy is, though. I mean it just consumes you. That's my thing. It's like if you're a positive person, you're gonna get positive output, right?
Right.
If you're a negative person, you're gonna get a negative output. So if you hang around negative people with negative energy, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get negative
it's
output.
all negativity. Yeah.
I'm clapping for you.
No, yeah, we're snapping.
I was like, is she telling me to
I'm
rap
snapping.
it?
No, I'm snapping for you.
Yeah,
I don't want to be like.
kill that
you
lame
know?
story.
I was like, yeah, let me cut it out. Go ahead, girlfriend.
No. I'm clapping for you. That
No,
was
yeah.
on point.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
That's like a poetry like
It was
clap.
beautiful.
Guapo's a poet. Hey,
I'm trying to be,
a poet with Guapo.
He's fucking something.
I'm like,
You're a poet and you definitely don't know it.
Anyway, so what's new?
Mario's over here like
Ooh.
fucking trying. He's like making
He's
beats
playing-
over here.
yeah,
What the
he
fuck?
is.
Is this a podcast or are you making fucking productions?
We
What you
want to
gonna produce?
thank you for
Oh.
tuning in to our
That's us.
recent
That's our
scary
intro?
encounter with Hazy K.
So with Hazy, now that I got your attention, with Hazy Chaos, obviously you're interviewing all your friends, the bands, everyone that you've kind of worked with in the past. Like, what has been like the most scariest thing that you felt? I mean, aside from I guess whatever possibly happened with your best friend, is that the scariest?
Yeah,
is that the scariest thing that's ever happened?
I would say yes for me
yes.
because it was just so random. Like we were doing an interview, and as soon as she said no, because of the magic in Mexico.
Actually before that, remember? Because we do our podcast in complete darkness.
We do.
So the
Oh
only
shit!
yeah,
What the
Turn
fuck?
off the lights.
it sets a whole vibe. It's like
Cut the lights, Mario.
It's a trip.
Mario's gonna get naked.
So,
Turn off the lights.
dude,
I'm gonna have a new scary encounter story.
Yeah.
but it was
extremely scary.
It was weird because as she's telling her story about demonic entities
Right.
and just all the witchcraft, I just start like crying, like almost bawling, like tears, like if someone turned on a faucet.
But she wasn't sobbing.
But I wasn't
It was
making any
just-
noise.
You just got
tears.
emotional, yeah.
I just got emotional, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm wiping them away, like so they won't notice. But we're in the dark. And Liz goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, but I just feel weird. Like I feel like I'm feeling what my best friend's feeling. Like I'm just emotional." And then
Like some
so
kind of transference. I
it
guess
was
you could
weird.
say?
I don't know, because it wasn't affecting me. Yeah, it was creepy, but I feel like it happened to me or something. I was just crying.
Cat's really good at picking up on other people's vibes.
I
I was
guess
just gonna
I'm
ask
really
you guys.
sensitive.
Do you guys like feel vibes and stuff like that?
Definitely energy.
So did you feel
sensitive.
anything when any of us walked in?
Ooh.
That's a
I know.
question for later.
Oh shit!
She doesn't like Jose's vibe because
No.
First of all, this
I'll tell you right
motherfucker
now.
showed up late.
No, I'll tell you right now. My vibe was shitty when I walked in here. I'm like, damn, I had to fucking pay for fucking beer and shit. Why the fuck? Why
The
fuck
one
wasn't the beer here?
time.
The one time. I said, why isn't the beer already
That's
here?
why you're mad?
I bought beer too.
Yeah. You
I
see
also-
what a
We
brought-
36
we
pack
brought
costs?
We all bring beer.
Like,
the
if I
big
would've known,
vodka.
though.
We all brought beer.
Why are you bitching?
I brought
We all
beer.
brought
Oh, you brought beer?
I mean, I didn't buy a 30 pack like you. I just bought an 18 pack.
Hey, first of all, it's a 36 pack, fool. Don't sell me short by 6.
You know,
36 pack in the house.
you know, my mama told me that anytime I go to somebody's place, I always gotta bring something.
Oh yeah. Oh no, but you
That's
guys
true.
came through. You guys came through.
My mom
And
said.
that fucking
My
vodka
mama
is actually really good. I gotta tell you, I'm starting to feel a little spooky myself. You know, my shit's empty.
You're
That's
always
why
spooky
he's
with
grumpy.
like, yeah.
That's how it normally
And
is.
he's right next to
He's a
me.
double.
Yeah.
You want some here?
Oh,
Hey, girl, good thing we brought the sage.
you know what, Mario? I feel sorry for Steve Polanco because he's gonna tune in at 10 tonight, and he's not gonna see Pigs Radio.
It's all right. Like he'll catch it because you can actually catch Pigs all you want if you download the app for the local music experience on either fucking the Google or your Android device. If you're too lazy of a fuck to go to PigzRadio.com and get it for free there.
Right.
But you can get it through the app, and then you can also catch other cool shit like Swine Saturdays that just fucking debuted this past Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to be a guest on there, dude.
I do too.
Yeah, same.
It's show, huh?
It's full.
It was bomb. But, hey, listen, I was pouring.
Say Haze on
I
everything.
know, shit.
I said it was bomb, dude. It was fucking bomb, fool.
You didn't even listen. Like, what's your excuse?
Yeah, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, when I got in the shower, dude. But then my phone like kicked me out, and then I had to just take my shower. I did, fool.
Shit.
I heard Zack.
You know what? We actually do have a little bit of the show. If you guys, did you guys get to listen to it live by chance?
We did not.
Did not.
Unfortunately.
It's okay. I actually get, and I actually got I got audio for it.
Nice.
Damn,
So
that's
we can relive the magic tonight, at least in
let's
bits
do
and
it.
pieces.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Well,
I mean,
let's-
I already heard it, but let's hear it again.
Well, we'll do it during the break. We'll listen to it during the break, yeah?
Well, I mean, they're segments.
He's so
They're just
cute.
talking. They're just
He's
talking.
like, let's keep
I'm
talking
down.
spooky shit.
Well, we'll get back.
I want to hear these girls out here.
Okay. Kill my fucking segue, mother.
I wanted to hear it.
Let's do it. No, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it, Mario.
Just play it real quick.
Yeah,
We're
Guapo
gonna
says
get
it's
back to
cool.
it.
Let's do
All right,
it.
trust me.
Let's do it.
This is the opening of the show.
Yeah, this is Zack. Swine. Swinies.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for tuning in to the first ever Swine
You guys are
Saturdays.
fucking
My
Wait,
name
assholes.
pause
is
it,
Zack
pause
Rabbit
it,
Lopez,
pause it,
and
pause
I
it.
appreciate you
Pause
tuning
that
in.
shit, bro. Pause it. How you gonna play that kind of music to start? And they're like, hey, this is Zack.
You sound real happy.
You're supposed to be like a little more somber, dude.
Hey, how would you do it, Jose? How would you do it?
Like I just did right
Let's
now.
see how.
Do it again.
Oh, start over.
Start over, Mario.
Hold on.
Thank you for tuning in to the
Fuck Jose. It's like
Thank you for tuning
he's talking
in.
shit about my show.
I think he
talks
sounds
shit about my
great.
fucking about my
I'm
stand
not
up.
saying he sounds
I love it.
terrible.
It's like-
I thought he was gonna come in a little bit more like more serious and shit. Not so happy-go-lucky.
Okay, you do
I
it.
used- I
Let's
thought
see
So many
you.
negative
I thought I was
vibes.
on the tram ride and shit at Disneyland and shit for a second, dude. I was like, what? Let's hear it.
I get what you're
Right.
saying. Go, Jose, go.
Go.
What the fuck? This is Zack. What's it called? Swine.
It's swine, go to like a later. Go to a later one.
This is Zack on Swine Radio.
Stop it.
Hold on.
Hey,
We're
what's
gonna
up?
play some metal
Thank
shit for you
tuning in to the
fuckers.
first ever Swine Saturdays. My name is Zack Rabbit Lopez, and I appreciate you tuning in. I have a lot in store for you, so sit back, pound that drink, and get ready for the heavy. Before we jump into
See, you guys said,
this,
"Let's
I
get
want to
fucked
thank
up."
Ray and Alan Me for giving me the opportunity to open up some of you to new music from bands of many genres you don't usually hear on Alan Me. Most of you might know me from an outlaw country band called June Clivis and the Diddy Boys. But what you didn't know is I play in a hardcore punk metal band called
How do you know
Swine.
they didn't know though?
We just finished our
Because
album.
Ray
not too
doesn't
long
play
ago.
my
So
shit.
here's our
That's
first
true,
single
that's
being
true.
played for the very first
Fucking right.
time. This is Machine Head by Swine.
So it takes Zack to get his own show on the local music experience
play his own
to play
music.
Swine because Ray's
You
an
know what?
asshole and won't
Yeah.
play Swine.
Yeah, fuck you, Ray.
Now, did you guys? I think when I was listening, did you guys provide the backing track for his?
I was just gonna ask, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that track at?
That's why I was gonna
Yeah.
segue into it
That
because
was,
they actually produce. Or did you guys produce the actual beta music for him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah,
It was
totally.
courtesy of Hazy Chaos.
Nice.
It was really fun. I remember sending
Yeah.
emails or text messages back and forth. I'm like, well, what do you think of this?
That was
And what do you
fun,
think of
yeah.
that?
Like I liked it. It was like nice. It was like fucking heavy. It had like a good flow low into it. You know.
Cool,
what I
man.
mean?
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
they definitely delivered exactly what I wanted. So
Perfect.
I love it.
I was so nervous about that. I was like, I hope
Yeah.
this is cool. Like,
We were like, oh shit.
Like their part is cool. You need to rework on
You know what? Hit something from later, dude. This guy's flaming.
All right.
Yeah, but by any
You
chance,
need me in the booth with you, fools.
Yeah.
I could produce it.
By any
I'll
chance,
produce it for you. Don't
did you
trip,
guys
fool.
catch,
I don't even need
um,
credits. Just give me points.
fucking Zack's debut on his stand-up comedy?
No.
You guys did?
Stand-up comedy?
this guy's laughing too
Dude,
much.
that shit was
You-
fucking awesome.
So he was funny then. You're laughing.
Yeah, my man does it all. Dude.
He's a one-man wrecking machine.
Yeah, dude.
So
Look at leave him alone.
Yeah.
So Zack is
I'm
actually
on us.
fucking quit. I'm about to start my own podcast.
Pick on someone your own side. No.
That's right.
I thought
Now
it was down the Zack rabbit hole.
Zack has actually been on the Hazy Chaos, but now that you guys are here, let's talk a little bit more about scary shit. Like, when you guys pick your stories or when you guys talk to people, like, you just kind of wing to see what exactly they've been into, or do you kind of do some research beforehand and, like, you know,
When it comes to their scary encounters?
Yeah.
No, we wing it. Yeah, we hit up our people and we ask if they have any scary encounters, and we list like examples like sleep paralysis, near-death experiences, paranormal, whatever. And if they say yes, sometimes we get a gist, but most of the time, no. All our reactions and stuff on the podcast are for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The first season, I remember like we were so brand new to it, right? So we're asking, well, like, can you give us a gist so we know, like, maybe what kind of questions to ask, or
For
like
transitions and stuff.
like how can we go about this? But I feel like we've gotten so much in the flow of things since that we actually forget to ask about it. Like that we're just like,
it's so funny. We're like 3 minutes to airing, and she'll be like, "What's this one about?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I don't even know." Like, that's not good.
Fuck it.
But
No, it's fine.
it always works out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, the way we do things here, it's like we don't when I walk in, I don't necessarily talk to the guests. Well, I would assume we're all we, but if we're not, then in me, the way I do it is I walk in. I don't really talk to the guests. You know, as
you're not
for me.
Yeah, we
like
know
the
you don't
intro.
talk to us at all.
Yeah.
No, because I want to get to know the person while we go. You know what I mean? Because it's more organic. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel about it. I always felt the other way around. I always felt that the other way around was a little too staged.
You know what?
Yeah, for sure.
That's very true, because I always tell Jose, I'm like, dude, whenever you walk in, you never say hello to the guest. You don't. He doesn't. And he explained it to me. He's like, because I don't want to know anything about them because I'm just, you know,
super friendly.
Yeah, I'll say hello. You know, I'm polite.
Totally.
You know,
My mama taught me that.
This was trying
My
to,
mama
like, if it's a
said.
band, he's trying to join the band by the time I walk in. You know what I mean? I see him fucking sound checking the drums.
But
you know?
I mean, I can kind of understand. It's, like he said, it's more organic that way. You know, you really don't.
But you're organically coming off like a fucking dick.
Again, not
An
necessarily.
organic
You know what I
dick.
mean?
I'm just kidding.
Like, you guys are the buffer for it. You know what I mean? You guys are already here.
No.
You guys talk to them, and then then I get my questions in. You know?
okay.
I
Well, next time
Yeah.
I'll just like shake your hand without saying anything. And then we'll leave it for the table.
You just don't make eye contact.
I'm just
That's
gonna
the
go
thing.
like this.
He doesn't even make eye. I don't know if you ever noticed. This is Jose. I know Jose. He walks in. He literally walks in. He goes straight to the fucking fridge.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He gets his drink.
This is
He
not.
fucking goes
This
sits
is
in the
this
back.
is not.
We have that in common.
It's just.
There you go. See,
That's his
makes
thing.
sense.
Like, he doesn't say anything to, and unless I stop him, and was like, "Hey, what's up, fool?" He won't stop. If we don't say anything, he'll do his thing. He'll sit down like if nothing happened.
Okay.
You know?
So that's just who you are.
Okay, so he's getting in the zone.
That's
maybe.
cool.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, he's just a rude ass.
Maybe he was nervous. Did we make
No,
you
no.
nervous?
No, not
Just
at
say
all.
yes.
And make you nervous.
Yeah.
Just
very
say
There
nice.
we go.
I feel scared. It's like a scary
He's
encounter.
scared.
It's
He's scared.
my own personal scary
Hey,
encounter.
Mario, I have a question for you. Do you have any scary encounters? Have you get
shit.
scared or anything like that?
I get scared of everything. I think I shared on the last episode, but I've seen some UFO shit up in the sky
Yeah?
multiple times. I've seen some stuff out in Rosarito with alien stuff.
Oh, damn.
I've seen shit out here.
What about recent? Like, anything recent?
Well, first of all, I want to remind everybody of your story last week, or not last week, the last time we were here. It was when you were in a near-death experience when you were in a car
Oh,
accident,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'll do the magic trick.
We did that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what though? That near-death experience, I don't think I really got anything other than it transforming me more into a bitch than anything else. Because ever since then,
I could have told you that.
loud noises scare the fuck out of me. Like, I'm
Yeah.
more fearful of shit.
PTSD, dude.
Yeah.
It's real.
Dude,
no,
yeah,
man.
I've actually went to go get some tests done. I've been getting fucking help trying to figure shit out, and yeah, I got some neuro shit fucking done to my brain, and yeah, I got fucking PTSD from that shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
From your accident?
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but Kat and I were actually in a car accident together. We were
Yeah.
going to go
Yeah.
to this club called Cloak and Dagger. And
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Cloak and Dagger, the
Cloak
dude
and
from
Dagger.
She Wants Revenge.
I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
Coke and Dagger.
Yeah, I bet you
Same
did.
thing,
I
same
bet you did.
thing.
You know,
There's plenty of that there, I'm pretty sure.
you're
That
not
was,
grown a lot from
But
those
you know
days.
what? It was a trip. That day,
Was that your
I-
birthday?
I-
Or was like
It was the day after her birthday.
it was
Day
the day
after,
after,
yeah.
yeah. So she wanted to take me out, and I was just not feeling it. I was just, my vibes were low, and I was like, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't want to go. She's all, come on. And I'm like, no, I just don't want to. I said it like a lot. And she was like, come on, like, let me just, and I'm like, all right.
Let me take you out. Let me show you a good time.
Maybe
let me
I'm
get you drunk.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it, let's go. She picked me up, fucking around the corner. We're going through an intersection, and boom, like, I mean,
you didn't even talk about the song.
Oh, fuck
I was about to ask.
Dude, we were listening. She was like blasting her fucking rap. What was it?
It was a good song because whatever. We're driving.
She was trying to cheer me up.
I can't remember this.
Juvenile, back that ass up?
No. What was it again?
A good one, but no.
That would have been better. What was it?
No, it was
Drake.
Please tell me why you always hating.
That one.
Oh, that.
Please tell me why you always hating. And then
no,
wait, but she was all like just like,
oh shit.
I was just
like in a bad mood, and I'm like, please, like I'm trying to make her laugh, you know.
And so I'm already thinking like, oh, this song's like annoying. Unless you're turning up, it's like fun, but I wasn't in the mood.
Like you were already on another level. Yeah,
you
were somewhere else.
I just didn't even want to go. I was like, just not here. She was trying, which was great. It was awesome. But so we're going through an intersection and listening to this fucking song, blasting it, and then I look up from my phone and I just see headlights, dude, and it was this huge SUV, black SUV, I remember, and it was going about, I want to say, what was it, 60, 65?
60, 65.
Yeah, and it just fucking boom, just hit us right
on
my side, head on. No, not head on.
Oh, T-boned.
Yeah,
T-boned.
And so we spun out of control like crazy. It was a large intersection, and it was crazy because it was almost like it was slow motion, right?
It was slow but fast. It was so weird.
And
it just like, bam.
Was this person drunk or?
There was a moment where we both looked at each other, and we were like, "Oh shit!" Like we freaked out, and then boom, we hit a light pole.
No, in the middle while we're spinning, I like snap out of it, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" you know, because I'm like, "Oh shit!" It hit on her side.
Yeah.
And she looks at me. She's like, "Yeah."
But right when I say boom, we hit a light pole, and I wasn't okay.
We're just like, bam,
dude,
the impact.
it busted my head, and I got a concussion. I got staples in my head. I got PTSD.
My knees were.
It was crazy.
So when you say you got PTSD, like what happened? Now you're scared to get in the car or what?
Dude, it was like a trip.
Aren't you driving tonight?
I couldn't drive in the freeway.
Well, this happened in 2016. So it was a while back. But for a long time, I was just super paranoid to just go through intersections. I'd be like, oh, fuck, like, are they coming?
Both ways,
like,
driving really slow.
Yeah.
I've been in 2 accidents.
Yeah.
And
they're both your fault.
Actually, I wasn't driving on one of them where I flew through the windshield and I broke my ribs. I have a scar on my face. It was a bad accident. Like it was really bad. I had a bruised what's it called, a pierced lung, something like
punctured lung.
A punctured lung. Yeah, there you go. Because when I broke my rib, it punctured my lung. It was bad. It was bad.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think for me,
did you get paid for?
Actually, I didn't get paid for that one.
You didn't call Larry H. Parker.
Oh, we did.
That's what I'm talking about. Rogelio Potash came through, fool.
You were. Somebody asked if they were drunk. Dude, so we crash, and she comes around to try to get me out because I'm all fucked up.
The driver of the other...
No.
I'm like limping because my knees are fucked.
She goes and sits me on the curb, and I look up, and that other car went through a fucking brick wall, like through it.
The corner house. Just
and we saw the driver jump in another car and take off.
But
shit,
they didn't just jump out. They went in the back seat and got whatever.
Something?
It looked like a box of alcohol almost,
or something.
Oh, they're probably gonna go. They're probably gonna go party, like after party or some bullshit.
But either way, somebody got carried out in a stretcher that day, like on the other.
Shit.
Yeah, it was fucked
so
up.
I was in a stretcher. I mean, they did the whole show. I was in, and I had a hemorrhage. It was really bad.
But the brain hemorrhage? Like, did they crack open your skull? Did they open up?
No. So what they did, I guess, this is the fucked up part. I guess because I had a hemorrhage, they couldn't give me any pain medication. When I got to the hospital, I didn't feel anything because I guess my body was in shock or whatever.
Adrenaline going.
The next day, bro, I've never felt so much fucking pain in my life, and I was like, "Am I not in the hospital? Give me something." And they're like, "We can't because you're bleeding from your brain." So it's like until we can figure out if it's continued, we're gonna have to take you to surgery. If not, if it stops, you'll be fine. Sure enough, thank God. They were like, you're fine.
It came down.
Yeah, it came down. They gave me medication. But dude, that was, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever broken a rib before, But
Not a
breathe and
rib.
shit.
I've had one bruise and it's fucking. It sucks. It's hard to breathe.
It's hard to breathe. You can't laugh. You can't do shit.
Can't stretch.
You can't sit down. You can't use the bathroom. Like
So you weren't
dude,
listening to Pigs Radio because we're funny as fuck.
Wait, so how long did that take to
definitely.
to
I was,
recover?
dude. I was out. I couldn't walk for like 3 months. I think.
Damn.
Not because I couldn't. Like my legs weren't working. It was hard to stand. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
just, my body
totally.
hurt. But then after that, then I got in a motorcycle accident.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude.
But what I'm saying is like you guys got PTSD from it. Like to me, I think it didn't affect me that way
No.
whatsoever. Nah, I still ride
Wow.
my.
I think what freaked me out the most was the cop telling me if they hit like a fucking centimeter or some shit.
Like if I would have braked.
If she would have then I would have died instantly because
Yeah.
the impact was so hard.
Yeah.
You see, but I don't think about because the what my friend told me, she was like, dude, because I was asleep in the back seat, like I was literally asleep in the back
And
seat.
no seatbelt.
No seatbelt.
And
And
that's
there
why
were-
you
and-
went through the window.
and
Were you drunk?
No, I wasn't. We were drinking, but I was just asleep. Like I guess, like you're hanging out with friends, you leave and you pass out, and you're in the back. I'm passing, but my friend said, dude, if you would have been in the front seat with me, like if you would have been the passenger, had you not gotten in the back to fall asleep, and if you would have gone to the front instead, you would have died. Because literally, she hit a car, and the car went under the truck. She hit a truck, and the car went under the truck, like in the bed, under the bed. So it was crushed on that side.
Oh,
So-
I see.
Hey, no era tu tiempo.
Yeah.
that didn't
So
make
then
you feel-
when they took me out, like they literally took me out from the windshield, like they pulled because I flew forward.
You
and
got
I was
stuck.
And I got stuck like this. So
You're
when-
like half in, half out.
Yeah, dude, I was fucked. I was fucked.
That's fucked up.
I was fucked. And my friend showed me a picture of the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't send me these. I'd rather not even think about it, bro. I'm just like, you know what? God bless
Oh,
me.
you wouldn't use it
Pretty
for a
traumatizing.
throwback Thursday or nothing? Come on, fool. Put that shit up.
Hey,
Dude. I'll
right.
give it a like for sure, fool.
My
La
crush, my dad.
muerte has nothing on me. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Hey, better
No,
knock
no.
on wood right now.
Hey,
we were like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So Kat,
Yeah.
have you
Oh.
crossed that intersection since then?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Ooh.
The first time. Oh my god.
Do you remember that? I think we were together.
I don't.
I was
fuck-
driving.
I'm
and
sorry, what
was-
city were you guys in?
West
West
Covina.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're.
Oh,
It
you
was
guys are just
around the
leaving
corner.
home?
Around the corner
Yeah.
from our place. We were going to
Jesus
pick up
Christ.
our
Literally,
other
not even on the
friend.
freeway or anything. Like
Nothing.
we're gonna go pick up our old drummer.
Yeah.
And so I remember driving past it because we were going to 7-Eleven
Oh,
or some shit.
man.
And I was like, because there was also a fucking truck
Yeah.
that was speeding, and we're like, oh shit, and then it
We're all
stopped.
shaking. It was just a trip.
It was just I
but
couldn't
s-
drive on the freeway comfortably. Like I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I had to be like I have to have one drink before I hit the road.
for nerves.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Just like
That is terrible.
It was a very small
No,
drink.
but listen, that's
No.
still legal. It's still legal. Relax.
No, I wasn't like I
Relax.
wasn't drunk or anything, but it was
Like
just
they're
because I had
faded.
so
For
much like
nerves.
anxiety.
Right,
like
right.
It that lasted for a whole year, and then I finally got better, and then I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah. But I don't know. It just freaked me out hearing like you were a centimeter away from dying.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was
oh, yeah.
and not to bring it super down, but my nephew passed away in a car accident when he was 8.
Right.
Oh shit.
So and he died instantly.
Right.
It was the same thing. It hit on his side, boom, done.
But
And it just fucked me up. It fucked me
Totally.
up.
yeah, I mean, but if you think of it like that, that's always gonna fuck with you. The way I see
Always,
it,
but I
Exactly.
can't help
yeah,
it.
the way I see it is this. This is what helps me. I think about it like this. Every day you're close to dying. It just takes something to fuck. You never know.
yeah,
I
That's
mean,
what's scary
You
about
know
it.
what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah.
But the thing is like because we're not thinking about it, you don't get scared. So you're constantly thinking, well, had I sat there, or had I been in this section, or had it been this, then you start fucking with your brain. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I guess my brain is just different because I've lost a lot of close people to me in tragic accidents like that.
Right.
My nephew was more like my brother, so it just fucked me up. I'm
Right.
still feeling it till this day, and it was
understandable.
Yeah.
over
absolutely.
20 something years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So I guess because it was the same exact scenario as his,
Right.
It
I
just
w- it just
just
hit me
hit close
it
to
hit
home.
different. But I
Yeah,
totally
different.
get
Yeah.
you 100%.
No, no, no.
Like I'm
And I
not
get
living
you.
life in
Yeah.
fear. I'm not like living life in
Yeah,
fear or
and I'm not
anything.
telling you how
No,
to feel.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah. No, I love that you said that because it makes sense.
Yeah, Kat always brings up to me like, man, it's just crazy. You just never know.
You never know.
you
That's
never
why
know.
when you argue with somebody over some petty shit,
Just fucking
it's
drop
like,
it.
fucking drop it because that you never know.
I mean, Jose, look.
So Jose, we're dropping this
So
tonight.
Jose,
Jose.
That's right.
Hey, we love you.
Jose's like 50 years old. I
You
mean,
are loved.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He might have a heart attack in this fucking.
Listen, like I said before, I'm the one in this room that's closest to dying. You know what I
you're
mean?
not.
You don't know that.
Not to say that that's the way, in the natural order of things.
You mean
I
your
am
age?
because
yeah,
of
yeah,
age. You know.
how old are you?
But I'm
Old
48.
enough.
Yeah,
my
48.
I wasn't lying.
48,000.
48,000 and
48 million. That's right. I'm a vampire. That's why I don't believe in God. But anyway.
Ah.
Yeah.
But no.
Beetle.
But it's like that though. I mean, you know, life is so short. You know what I mean? No matter how long you live, it's still short.
It goes by fast, yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to go with it. It's
Yeah.
like you can't let these things kind of keep you down. You know what I mean? It's like for myself, I got a life insurance, so like that would take care of people after I die. And then from there, like fuck it, whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they
it's
collect,
true.
cool.
I get
You know
that.
what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah.
I got life insurance too.
Yeah, that's why they say.
Well,
you gotta
after
smoke
something
grass
like
and
that,
eat
it kind of
ass.
wakes you up. Like I had
Yeah.
so I have anxiety. When I had my first panic attack, I thought I was having a heart attack. I really did believe I was
Those are
having a
crazy.
That's what it
fucking
feels
heart
like.
attack.
That's
Yeah,
what it
it's
feels like.
crazy.
And you know, it's like I even called. You know, I had my nephew call 911 and all that shit, and I was fucking. It was crazy. They show up, and then it's like all of a sudden everything's calm again. You know what I mean? My head goes back to normal.
Just happens out of nowhere.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then after that, that's when it kind of dawned on me, like, you know what? I need life insurance. You know, I need life insurance. I have, you know, I'm a dad. I have a daughter.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
never
look out for
know.
her, so I had to get. You know what I mean?
So
Real shit.
You
So,
had you had a panic attack. Let me ask you this: have you ever had sleep paralysis?
Oh, fuck.
That is.
No,
No.
Oh my
No,
God,
no.
that is.
I've
to
always
me-
been in control of my dreams.
So you have, bro?
No. It's not the fact that you
No,
can control your
It's
dreams.
just you can't wake up from it.
No,
Wait a second.
it's like when you.
Well,
have,
I'm
no,
sorry.
not what it is.
That's I was
hold on,
under the
guys.
perception.
No, really quick then. So you're in control of your dreams. Do you mean
Yes.
you lucid dream?
If
Like-
you're in
like-
control.
Like,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
aware when you're dreaming? You're like, oh wait, I'm dreaming, and then you can do whatever you want.
Not initially, but as soon as I start to realize I'm in a dream, yes, I kind of have control over it.
That's pretty cool.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
It took me a while to kind of be able to do that, but yeah, like so if I'm having a nightmare, it's like I tell myself, "Hey, stupid, you're having a fucking nightmare," and I just wake up.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
See,
I could do that too.
He's
You can too.
downplaying
Yeah,
it, but that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that
that's
is
a
Well,
gift.
I didn't think it was. I mean,
No,
I
it's
thought
a
it was
gift.
Just,
it is.
I would think it's like something you kind of. I felt like I practiced to do that. In other words, whenever I was having dreams, like I
The
would go through the whole
non-believer.
motion
That's
until
a-
I just woke up.
That's
I
a
love it.
gift. There's
I
a lot
love
of
it.
people that can't do
Yeah.
that. I've been
You know-
trying for years to do
There's
that.
people that practice that
That
shit.
eventually leads to astral projecting too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know that's a stretch.
No.
for you.
I
But-
mean, it's like I'll listen to anything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I've read like as far as religions is concerned. You know, it's like I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read like even like like satanic the satanic
yeah.
Bible. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
That's
I've read
cool.
a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because at the time I was kind of wandering and wondering, is religion real?
So
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it is it like during certain times in your life where you have these dreams? Because
Yeah, they're always relevant to
Yeah.
like what I'm going through that day. You know, like if I go to sleep with something positive in my head, it's
Right.
usually like memories of me
Yeah.
like taking my daughter to Disneyland.
Right.
That for me is like a positive memory, and I try to go to sleep with that. And usually I don't have any dreams when that
'Cause-
happens. But if somehow I fall asleep without thinking positive or having that image in my head before I fall asleep, then my mind wanders into something else.
because so 2 weeks ago, you guys know my grandparents, both of my grandparents passed away.
Oh, wow, I'm
By,
sorry.
yeah, so but like when my grandpa was in the coma, or whatever, because he had a stroke, I had a dream with him, and I knew I was dreaming, and I saw him. We were at the airport, and he was wandering like amongst people, like he was just wandering amongst people, and I went up to him and I grabbed him, and I'm like, "Abuelito, ¿estás bien?" And he looked at me, he cried. He's like, "No, because your grandma's not here no more."
Oh.
But I knew, like, you're just saying you're controlling
Yeah.
your dream. I knew I was dreaming.
Right.
I knew I was dreaming. And I grabbed him and I said, everything's going to be okay.
Right.
And then he went away. And then fucking a couple days later, he passed.
Oh, wow.
So, like, and it's crazy because, like you said, like, certain times in my life, I have vivid dreams. Like, it trips me out.
yeah.
It trips me out because I tell my sister, like, when I wake up from a trippy dream, I always tell my sister, like, dude, I had this dream, and I remember like the smells, the colors, everything. Everything is detailed, and she's like, "Nah, I don't dream like that." She's like, "I don't even remember colors." I'm like, "I remember
Really?
everything.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like real life."
Yeah, my dreams are pretty like
That's a gift.
vivid.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
I don't remember shit.
See, but see, that's what I'm saying.
But you're high as fuck all the time, fool. So don't even act.
Yeah, man.
I actually dream all the fucking time.
Are you dreaming right now?
Is
this a dream?
It is.
A nightmare.
Fucking the Matrix right now. I'm about
Quick,
to be
somebody
woken
pinch his nipple.
Grab his nipple.
Just pull the ring.
One and one.
Ooh.
Fuck no. No, but yeah, it's just...
We're hyping it.
No, just every single dream, it's always constantly lucid. I'm very much aware as soon as I fall asleep. It's like, this is happening. If it's not pitch black, it is 100% in my control. And it's the wildest fucking thing, because I'll do it where I'll replay the dream just to try and get a different outcome.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, stop acting.
yeah, no, I've had that. And sometimes I'll get pissed off because
No, fool. No matter what, you're always going to be in class with no pants on.
No, dude, that's on purpose, though.
Inception?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. Inception, a dream within a dream.
Yeah, no, I'll have like deja vus, and I'll actually get pissed off when it doesn't happen the way it happened in that dream. Like the setup will be exactly the same, and I'll turn and I'll be like, someone's supposed to walk through that door, or this guy's supposed to come talk to me, or like just something like that, and I'll sit there waiting for it, and then that moment will pass. Like it'll so a good like the deja vus will be correct. Like
that's the only thing for me, at least. A deja vu is the only thing that would maybe make me lean towards a reincarnation kind of thing. Although, and again, I don't believe in it. But there's somehow, why is it that we have these moments where it's like we feel like we've been there and we've done this?
Yeah, true.
In life, you know what I mean? It happens to everybody. You know, we all have these deja vu moments. But that's the only thing I don't know how to explain. You know what I mean? Everything that I've kind of like heard from people, that's the one thing where it's like it's a little tough to say.
Yeah.
So,
why do we have these?
So
moments?
what makes you a denier? Like, what is it that you?
It's not a denier. I don't deny any of it. I personally just don't believe.
So you never personally had any scary
experiences?
Experience like I've seen things. I'm just like I don't know how to explain, so I don't even bother trying to explain to people.
He's a debunker, right? You like to find because that's very common and it's very.
Debunkers.
It's fine though
That's
because
fine.
you want to figure out if it's.
We do the same thing.
Yeah, we do the same thing.
Wasn't Houdini a debunker? Like.
No. He tried to
because he was trying to
reach out to his mom. Yeah, but it's like everybody that's
sad. That was a sad
like,
story when I saw that.
Every quote unquote like what do you call him? Not a clairvoyant, but what's the other thing? Where they the crystal ball one?
A tarot reader.
Fortune teller.
Fortune teller,
or whatever. Medium. There you go. Like a medium. Yeah. Everyone that he went to, it's like he kind of figured out how they were faking these moments that it's like where they're the knock on the table or the table levitating.
Yeah.
He kind of figured out how they were doing these tricks,
right.
Parlor tricks. But yeah. But I mean, me personally, it's like, I mean, yeah, I don't try to debunk. I just hear people out and then, okay, cool. I don't really think much of it. I don't process it. I just, I listen to what they have to tell me and then I just kind of like, just move on from it. I mean, if they ask me, do you think this is real? Then I'll kind of try to find a way to justify it. But outside of that, it's,
Yeah.
It's in the like, it's what they believe and who am I to judge what they believe? You know what I mean?
Well, shit's never going down like that in your book, and it's okay. But I tell you what, it's going to go down. We're going to listen to some Kevin Never Speaks.
Never talks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you still drunk? Are you still drunk?
I'm still fucking fucked up. I'm still fucked up.
Listen, if anything,
I'm still fucked up.
Our apologies. Mario's a little tipsy.
Like for sure.
I got your back.
Thanks. Let's talk about this vodka when we come back really quick.
You brought the hazy chaos to Pigs Radio because this guy is on a sick ass one right now.
On a sick one. Not as sick as Kevin Never Talks.
Fool, your brain's in a hazy chaos right now.
It is. Hey, what happened?
One of these days, Mario.
One of these days. God damn it. Okay, how about this?
Is this the? Oh
There
yeah,
you go,
There you go. Okay.
Hey, these guys are fucking awesome, dude.
He's ready to be right back.
Hello?
Mr. Statham?
Yes, this is him.
I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's just a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81?
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other Psychiatrist, Pigs Radio, episode 375,
What's up?
with the return of Hazy Chaos.
Hey.
We're about to get a little bit more scary up in this bitch. You guys want to call in and tell us your scary encounters? You guys can
Please
call in
do
at
so.
909-475-7449. That's 909-475-PIGS with a Z.
Yeah, where the fuck
P-I-G-Z.
is Milo? He told me he was gonna call.
I don't know. Where the fuck is Milo?
but
You know what? He did tell me he was going to call.
You know what's a scary encounter is this vodka, man. This vodka's got
This-
me on a. It's got me
Can-
rolling.
can you-
It's got you fucking rolling.
I do. Tell us what's up with this vodka.
What's the situation?
There's a giant Hazy Chaos.
I'm actually making myself a drink from Hazy Chaos vodka.
You're so cool.
Distilled 666 times, straight from hell.
Yeah.
The purity level of that must
Exactly.
be insane. It's like 1,000 proof. You know what I mean? It's like fuck. It is a little strong. I'll tell you right now. I don't know if
It's Guapo approved. I'll tell you that.
it's definitely got that evil stamp.
It was a Christmas gift from our friends Karen and David, and I don't know. Oh, go ahead and put it right there. But let me put it in the.
Yeah, put that in the shot.
Yeah.
Let us see
It's
that.
in there.
Is
shit's
that
Is
in
it
the shot?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
And
a
then the
little
back.
delayed.
So the back says Hazy Chaos vodka is distilled 666 times,
Ooh.
resulting in a vodka that tastes like shit, but gets you so fucked up you might wake up in your neighbor's bed.
Wow.
Oh well, listen.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It
My
sounds
neighbor-
like a.
My
sounds like a
neighbor's
good
pretty
time.
hot. My neighbor's hot.
Oh,
I
really?
wouldn't-
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't mind
Then
that.
here you go.
There you go. Drink the bottle, fool. You'll
Yeah.
wake up there.
There's a
Now,
new-
if she calls the cops, that's another story, though.
I mean,
There's some naked ass bearded fool in my yard.
Some Richard Ramirez ass shit.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
We have now Lizabeth joining the Pigs Radio for this second part. What's up, Lizabeth?
Hey guys.
Liz
So,
Vampire
what's up?
Mermaid.
Hey,
I don't know what to
girl.
call you. got so many
Yeah,
screen
I know,
names.
huh? I just changed it all to Liz Vampire Mermaid. Yeah.
Liz,
It's all one.
I see the little crystal energy
Yes.
thing that you're.
Yes.
Did you bring that specifically for this episode?
No, I always have it with me.
I have
It's
mine in my purse,
chakra,
girl.
Yes.
So explain to me, what is that?
So the clear crystal is for positive energy.
Nice.
It pushes away negative energy.
Well, obviously it doesn't
I'm
work.
a very strong believer in energy and feels, and when I meet people, the first thing that I get from them is their vibe and how they just around them, their aura and stuff. And
Yeah.
so
It turns brown when I'm around.
It's just like those fucking Chonies.
It becomes black as shit,
yeah,
bro.
no.
So,
And
can you
yeah.
tell us what auras we had around us?
So I'm sitting here, right? So and I come hang out with you guys a lot. So it's all good here. Yeah.
I'm over here
Yeah.
looking like Rick James.
Yeah, when it's around Wapo, it turns like fucking white as fuck. Man. It's like snowy white.
Because
It's like
powder
snowy
and
white.
shit, fuck. I hope you're not
Just
listening,
out
It
of
Mike.
looks a little
curiosity.
dusty when it's
Yeah.
around you.
For Mr. Evil Noriega and
Yes.
and him being the way that he is, do you
Yes.
actually not a believer allegedly? Do you sense some kind of aura around him? Does he give any energy like that kind or any kind of vibe?
No.
No, you don't feel anything.
No, like
I'm pretty
like,
bland. I like
no,
vanilla.
I
Hold
mean,
on, let her
Just
answer.
like those meat.
I mean, okay, so basically, like from him, he has a very positive very positive vibe. And I think it's because he wants positivity. Therefore, like he wants good energy. He wants
Yes.
positive energy. So he's always putting that out. I mean, that's what I get.
I know. I was waiting for one of us to fucking say something.
When I heard that, I was like, somebody's gonna laugh.
Yeah, I was
mean,
like,
it's
time
just-
out. We talking about the
yes,
same guy?
yes, we're talking
Oh,
about
okay.
the same person. I mean, it's just the type of when he's around you guys, he's like, messing around and joking
Yeah.
around and stuff. So
I love
that's
hanging
it.
out.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
hanging. It's
It's
annoying
all
at
fun.
times,
It's all fun and games. But yeah, definitely, it's a positive energy. Yeah.
Aside from that, have you had any like super scary encounters that you can share with us?
Besides your first encounter with Jose.
Yeah, I know that's pretty fucking scary.
Oh fuck.
You know what? Yeah, I want to hear something scary. Give me a good scary story. Something that actually happened.
So like, so I used to travel for work a lot. A lot of the things that I used to do was go to cemeteries at night because I was always traveling in different states by myself. And
wait. I'm sorry. So your work had to do with something with a cemetery?
No. That was just my hobby that I would do when I was working. Yeah, when I was traveling. So I would go to like cemeteries at night. There's a few of them in Dallas that it's kind of weird because in Dallas, like there's cemeteries like in the middle of like there's one place in Dallas that's called Legacy. Yeah. And right in the middle of Legacy, there's like this cemetery from like the Civil War. Which is crazy. So it's like there's all these like luxurious restaurants, all these stores, and it's like it's a really expensive, posh neighborhood, and then right smack in the middle, it's a cemetery.
Oh wow!
So that kind of had me going to like cemeteries at night. So I would like travel to El Paso. There's like a big cemetery in front of like this really popular restaurant in El Paso. So I would go have dinner at the restaurant and then walk across the street and then take a stroll through the cemetery at night. Same thing with Old Town San Diego. I think that was one of the places where I was just like the most fascinated with stuff that I've actually seen. So like
So what happened?
So like the first time that I went that you guys did the Scary Encounters with Hazy Chaos, I actually sent you guys a picture. And in that picture, I don't think that the resolution is very great, so you really can't see what was in it. But there's quite a few images in that picture. So that's the Watley House, and it's actually in Old Town San Diego.
Oh, I've been there.
And there's a tree right outside in the courtyard. That's the hanging tree.
Right.
So basically, that's where they used to hang everybody. They used to hang all the Native Americans. They used to hang, just whoever was part of that time period is that.
And you went there.
I went there, yeah.
Oh.
So the picture that I have that I sent to Mario a while back was from there. So there's actually in the picture, it's a door, which is weird where the door is placed. Yeah, that's the picture.
Let me see that, Mario. Can you blow that up a little bit, please?
Mario just Mario liked it. Like now he sees it. Oh wait, let me like this.
I got a notification.
So that circle that you what
So looking at that door, it's an actual door. It's not a window, which is weird.
That's super weird.
Is that on the second story or something?
Yes, it's on the second story. So that's the back of the house. It's in the courtyard, and so everybody goes up. You can take a tour through this house. I've never been inside because again, I deal off of energy, and I just couldn't get past the threshold.
Wow. It was a trip.
Dude, you feel it that bad?
Yeah,
it was a trip.
That's crazy. Because I know what you're talking about. Because when I went to the Winchester house, the moment
that's the one house I would like to go see.
Dude, okay, the moment I walked into that fucking place. I got dizzy. Not like dizzy, like, I'm fucking about to butt it. I had like this like head change, like kind of like, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It was back coke food.
It was a trip.
It was tripping out.
Anyway, hold on, but Jose, why would you want to go there?
Winchester? Because of its history. And I'm familiar with like she made additions to the house.
Yeah.
Because she felt that the ghosts were trying to live there. I understand that. I just want to see somebody's like their
where their mind
commitment
was at.
To where their head was at.
The lady
to
was
where
crazy.
They built these rooms and these I shouldn't say never ending, but these stairs that led to nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And these rooms that like only had a window. There was like no door.
Beautiful house though. Gorgeous house.
So I want to kind of. It's just me trying to understand what that person was going through in that moment. That's the way I see it. I don't think I'm going there to go like feel some spiritual or some ghostly vibe. I think it's more like me trying to just understand where somebody's head was at the moment and see what they built because of what was in their head.
Right.
I guess it's not so much debunking. It's like me just trying to understand somebody's just
like
where their space was.
Well, you definitely feel energy. So I understand Liz. Like if she couldn't get past that. I know where your head is at, girlfriend, because it is.
Wait, so
what
are we looking at, Liz?
Okay, so in the picture, like I said, it's really hard to tell because like you really have to zoom in. Okay, but so you guys see there's like a light in the picture,
right?
Yeah. And so right above it, there's like you see a reflection, but right there. So there's a face there in the picture. up above that, on the corners of the picture,
You know, Mario.
Get closer.
Look, Mario. You know what I would tell you? Just drag. If somehow you could save the picture to your desktop and then you could zoom in. Then.
Well, dude, it's low quality. It's gonna do the same shit.
Yeah, well, no, it's
Not
because
necessarily, but
it wasn't
yes.
downloaded right before I sent
It's
it to
okay,
you.
it's-
That's why it has that little exclamation
It's
point at
better
the
when you
bottom.
have questions about it. So keep going, Liz.
So there's quite a few faces that you can
Like
see
above the
in this
lamp,
picture.
you kind of see something.
Yeah, so
You
there's
some
that's
kinda
the main
ghosting,
that's
no
the
pun
main
intended,
one.
or pun intended.
And then there's a few more right above, like where the ceiling is. There's more there. But the funny thing was that right before I took this picture, there was a group of people up there. And they were trying to take a picture, like saying, "Oh, we're in the house. We're going to take a picture by this door." And then for some
They were
reason,
influencers. They were trying to get more likes. Yeah.
one of the persons that was there didn't want to turn their back towards the door. And this whole time I'm like downstairs, like watching them trying to take this picture. And I'm like, okay, get away from the door so I can take the picture. And so they're standing there, and the one guy would not turn his back. And they're like, okay, come on, let's take this picture. And I could hear like his friends like telling him like, turn around. And he would not turn around. So finally, like, he does a quick turn, takes the picture, and then they walk away. So then I can take this picture.
Oh wow!
But there's quite a few faces in here.
I mean, are you trying to say that maybe he sensed something in the room that he didn't necessarily want to see, and that's why he wasn't turning around?
I think he did, and I think that probably what it was, either that or he was just afraid of like heights and the fact that he was turning his back to an open window or door or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
But totally, that was one of the things that I think he felt at that moment. But there's also like behind the house, there's like another house, and these houses have been there like forever. So
Right.
if you've ever been to Old Town San Diego,
Yes.
there's like an old saloon that looks like Calico.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that one, there's like a barn, and then it's like this one hotel, and then there's a walkway through there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people definitely avoid walking through that walkway and will go around just to not walk through there.
Because of what they feel.
Because of what they feel.
And you know what? I don't know. Do you girls like going to certain locations? Like,
I was going to ask that.
Yeah.
Do you guys, and I'm not going to say ghost hunting, but I mean, do you guys go to these places that are known to have some kind of
Connection.
Yeah,
like
actually,
spiritual,
for Kat's 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Was
Oh,
it your
wow.
30th?
Yeah.
For her 30th, we
What
went
do
to
you
New
mean, oh, wow?
Orleans.
Who said, "Oh wow"?
Me.
He
I
did.
thought you guys were younger.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was going
Oh,
to say, he
really?
probably thinks,
Oh,
he said
shit.
that
I
because
thought
he
you were
probably
like
thinks you're younger.
21, 25 or
Okay.
something.
No way, really?
We can stick to that. My 21st birthday.
Sure,
Go
let's
ahead.
do that.
I'm also a liar.
Just live with it. Live with
I'm
it.
also a liar.
Yeah, it's like that's yeah.
Yeah, no. So for her 30th birthday, we went to New Orleans, and we were adventuring,
That-
taking
I'd
all the
like to go
tours.
there
It was
also,
fucking
for
Went to
sure.
the cemeteries.
For
I was
sure.
actually wanting to ask you. I don't want to interrupt. Have you been to New Orleans in the cemeteries out there?
Ooh,
I
girl,
haven't.
you
I think
better
you-
not.
We're gonna go.
No, I
Yet to be
should.
seen. Yet to
Well,
be
if
seen.
she can,
That's,
if
that's,
she like,
that's the Pigs Radio field trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
oh, take us,
So
take
we're in a
us.
co-host.
Mario's going to eat the fuck out of some beignets. I already know.
Oh, dude, yes.
So what happened? So for your
No,
30th? Where you go?
No, we just went, and it was a really good time. I mean, it was just
Wait.
We
Did you guys do the
haunted-
Anne Rice tour? There's an
No.
Anne Rice tour out there. I don't know.
We
if you
did
guys
it. We did
familiar
like
with it.
haunted ghost tours. We did cemeteries. We did.
Right.
We visited. What's her name?
Madame Lorraine, whatever.
Laurie-
Laurie Laveau.
Laurie Laveau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
yeah, I'm familiar with it.
checked out her house, and then we went.
We were supposed to go to her tomb, like, you know,
her
at
gravestone. Yeah, but we
but
didn't.
No.
We
didn't.
visited like some weird street where like a vampire lived, and
Oh, that
he
story
would
is
have,
crazy.
Okay.
dude. He would have. This is what the tour guide told us. He would
Right.
have like luxurious parties at his
Yeah.
house, and he would serve wine to everybody, and he would always be sipping on wine. He wouldn't party. He would just sit there and just sip on his wine. And I guess when he died or whatever, they like searched his house, and he had like a cellar full of wine. But one broke, and it wasn't wine; it was
blood.
fucking
Blood.
blood. It was
Yes.
fucking blood. Yeah,
Yeah.
and all
So
the
I'm
wine
talking
bottles
about.
were full
Yeah.
of blood.
But
so
he died.
He died.
So he wasn't a vampire.
No.
Well, how do you know he didn't die in the sunlight, though? You know what I mean? Maybe
He was
died in the
staked.
But
sunlight.
he
He
went
is a
outside.
fucking liar.
He got staked. Yeah, you never know.
But you know
Maybe
what?
he
Okay,
ate
so-
a steak.
So
you
what
know?
I'm asking is, do you guys like? I remember there was an episode in my life where fucking I wanted to do the whole ghost adventures thing.
Yeah.
And I did fucking go to certain places. Like I went to the lighthouse in PV. I went to the Wilmington house. Like I broke into places just
Yeah.
to trying to get scary
Yeah.
footage. I never caught anything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I saw this. But the fact that I would go there and you would just feel the history and the energy is like
Energy,
it was
yeah.
so much fun. I love it.
Have you been to Turnbull Canyon?
No, I haven't been there.
Dude.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
You've never been fucking drifting up there at 2 in the morning?
No,
What
fuck drifting, dude.
I know, you're crazy.
What's it called? What kind
Turnbull Canyon.
Turnbull Canyon.
It's
Turnbull?
Turnbull.
It's past
Turnbull.
Uptown Whittier.
Yeah.
We're all gonna go right now.
Let's
No.
go.
We're going after
No.
that.
Dude, I've had
After this
experience.
episode, we're gonna go get tacos, and then we're gonna go to Turnbull Canyon.
Okay.
Shit.
That's my kind of
Fuck
shit
yeah.
right there.
But that spot's fucking crazy.
Is it? Is it? So what is it? So what am I doing here?
Dude, they
Explain.
Dude, so much shit. It's
Yeah.
like super demonic, super paranormal. Fucking KKK goes up there to do rituals and sacrifices.
Black people?
Wait, you're talking about actual Turnbull Canyon or like the trails, like the hiking
No,
trail?
like the whole,
Like
you
the
know how
whole trail, yeah, the road.
Let's do this.
So the road goes from up like
Beverly.
where Uptown
And
Whittier.
Whittier.
Yeah, you take it up straight up Beverly, and it starts like where Uptown Whittier finishes
Right.
at the
So
edge
let's
of
do
the
this
canyon.
then. Let's
Some
do this.
painter.
Let's combine pigs with fucking crazy hazy chaos.
crazy hazy chaos.
I like it.
We'll take a bottle of vodka,
Crazy Haze Chaos. Oh, the vodka for
I'm
sure
in.
is coming along.
and then
It's coming along.
I'll take my GoPros. If you want to go, Mario, you're more than welcome. Jose, if you want to go, I don't know if you can keep
That'd
up.
be
Mom.
dope.
Zach?
I'll be
if-
leading-
I know
I'll
my-
be leading
if-
the pack because I'm the only one that doesn't believe, so I won't be.
Yeah.
I'll be the only one that's
Hey,
not
Jose,
scared
you
to go.
can, you
go.
can stay on the side making barbecue,
Dude.
so when we get
Oh,
back,
Hey,
yeah,
and we need to
I'll
bring
be-
Liz for
yeah.
protection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
if I
bring
go,
that-
I'm gonna
bring
be
that-
fucking strapped with like sage and holy water.
bring that,
Yeah.
bring that crystal with you, girl.
Yeah. Dude.
Well, let's do it. Let's
when
do it. If
Zack
you guys are down.
mentioned, hell yeah.
Down.
You mentioned drifting. Dude, I have a quick story about that shit. I had no idea that people did that up there.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because ever since I was like in my early 20s, like I like just going there just to get a scare, you know?
Right.
And me and a group of friends, we went up and it was me driving and then 3 people in the back, 1 in the passenger. So it was a full car. And we're going through and it's windy, you know, it's scary. You got to pay attention because it's fucking crazy. And
it's pitch black.
yeah, it's pitch black. There's
Is
no
it?
light.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool, man. I
It's
love
crazy.
that.
So
See, I love it
so,
already.
So we're going and waiting for something to happen, all excited. And then all of a sudden, dude, from around the fucking corner, a car fucking, I mean, fast, like, and like starts riding our asses hard, right? It was fucking crazy. And I was like, oh shit. And I start shaking. And everybody's all screaming and all, because he was like trying to run us off the road. It was crazy.
Shit.
It was fucking crazy. And there were no turnouts to like pull over to let him
Yeah.
go, nothing. So we were freaking the fuck out. So we turn a corner, and as I turned the corner, he didn't. And we were like,
shit.
we were like, what the fuck?
Where'd he go?
Exactly. And we were, then there was a turnout. We turned out.
Where'd he
we
go,
were,
Mario?
And we were like, what the fuck? Where did he go? Because there's no way you can make a U-turn
Yeah.
on that.
But it was
That's
still dark
crazy.
too.
It was so dark.
There's no lights.
No lights.
You didn't see
But
nothing.
but listen to this. So
I love
I don't
this.
know how I don't know how, but I can tell what kind of car it is by the headlights.
Uh-huh.
It's a weird.
It's like a Supra.
It's a weird fact about me. No, it was a BMW. It was a white BMW.
That's your gift in the Justice.
Was
League.
it like an 80s like M3?
Hey, what's
or
his
something?
name? What's his name from Fast and the Furious? Rest in peace.
I don't know. Mark Wahlberg.
I'm sorry.
I hope he haunts
Hold
you
on,
tonight.
you say Mark Wahlberg?
I know. Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
No,
What the
no.
fuck's the guy's name?
It wasn't Marky Mark.
I didn't say Wahlberg. I said Wall.
What's his name?
What's
Walker.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. It's not even Mark.
Yeah, it's Paul. Fool.
That's what. That's what I meant.
Dude. So
Low
then,
blow.
so we turn out and we're waiting for it to pass us because we're like,
Right.
fuck that. It
Yeah, yeah.
never came.
Yeah.
And we were like, the girls in the back were crying. Like, we were all freaked out. They're all, turn around, go back. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not making a U-turn on this street.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let's go. So I get back on and we're going. And I'm not speeding because I'm freaked out.
Yeah.
But we want to get the fuck out. So we're going. And then it fucking happened again. It was the same fucking car.
No.
Turned around the corner. I swear, I have 4 witnesses that were there. And it turned around the corner and we start fucking freaking out again. I get anxiety. My legs start shaking uncontrollably. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker's trying to run us off the road. It was crazy. No turnouts again. And it's all windy. So I'm like, fuck. So I kind of speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
And finally another turnout. And it fucking disappeared again.
That's a long fucking road.
It is.
Exactly.
I've done
It
that.
is.
Okay, so
Like,
Dude.
we're definitely gonna go there.
Dude,
We
so
have to.
then I'm like, dude,
We're going there,
I've done
Zach.
that too many
We're
times.
going
Dude,
there.
we're
bro.
tripping out, but I had no idea that cars used to drift up there. So
Yeah.
then, of course, we get through it, thank God, and we take the long way home because I ain't going back
But
over.
did you die?
Well, no, because
You know-
where were you coming from?
So it starts in Whittier and it goes wherever.
In Hacienda Heights.
Hacienda Heights.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I
so
think
we
I've
took
been
the
down
long
that
way
road.
home. Yeah.
Ghetto.
And then so I get
Ghetto.
home and I do research, like, what the fuck? And turns out that it's like a thing. Like,
Yeah.
people used to drift and fucking fly off the cliff and die or whatever.
Right.
Or crash
But
really
that
bad.
there had been other incidences where people experienced what we experienced, like, because
Right.
these people, this ghost car or whatever, are
Oh.
trying to make you get the fuck out because it's dangerous.
So they've seen ghost cars before.
Apparently.
Oh shit!
I
But
don't-
you didn't even know about this. You
I
just-
didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was just some asshole trying to fucking kill us.
Yeah.
But it just, and then we get over the hill, we pull over to see it come through. It
Right.
didn't come through. It was just weird. That was a weird
That
start
is
for
that's
that one.
fucking-
Yeah.
I didn't know
It's
that.
a spirit floating
That's
around,
crazy.
Mario.
Aside from scary things like that, have you guys
No,
ever seen?
hold on. It was a fucking speed trial car. That's what it was.
Oh, what?
Speed trial.
What is that?
You guys never played like racing games?
Oh my god!
Oh.
There you go, Zach promoting his
I
gaming.
mean, I know what you're talking
I was
Tell
thinking-
us.
So
I
so
know
when you
what
play the
you're
racing games, you do speed trials. Like your fastest time,
Yeah.
there becomes like a
Oh,
ghost car.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck
That
it
was clever. That was a little bit too
That,
clever.
that
for
was
us.
clever.
No, but there was actually a story about that. I just completely I don't know how I segued into video games. This guy.
Oh, you don't? You don't know.
No. It
Get the
just
fuck
came
out
to
of
my
here.
head right
Are
now.
you?
Let's
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I don't know how
I
I
don't play
segue-
video games. I
So,
know nothing about video
there
games.
was there
He's
was
like,
a racing game
I
that
don't know
this.
how I segued into it, but my name is Zack Rabbit Lopez, and I play fucking video games
Follow
on
me,
Tuesday nights.
Twitch, Zack Rabbit Lopez. We do some bullshit now. So this guy, he used to play some racing game with his dad when he was like a little kid or whatever, and his dad passed away. But he moved out. He's an adult now. He finds that game, and when he plays it, he's found that his dad was the last one to beat the race.
Huh.
So his ghost car is on there. So
Oh.
he'll play that track just so he could see his dad. But over the years, he's gotten better and better. So he beats it by so much more. But he never finishes the race.
Because he doesn't.
Yeah, so that
So it
is
doesn't go with
That
him.
always
Exactly.
wins. Yeah.
Oh,
Dude.
shit.
And
Oh
as-
my
and-
goodness.
And aside from ghosts, have you guys ever seen anything demonic? Because demonic is definitely different than
on your
ghosts.
show. You guys, going with Guapo saying, on your show, you guys talk about more than ghosts, correct?
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you seen anything demonic though? Because demonic is completely different than ghosts, and I don't think people know the difference. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah,
huge
there's-
Exorcisms and
Yeah.
shit,
Lots
or
of different
yeah,
levels.
dude. It's like, for example, there's ghosts, like things that you see that you trip out on, but then there's demonic things that happen. Like, for example, the Conjuring. I'm sure you guys
Oh, fuck
you're
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
familiar with that
totally,
movie.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever witnessed anything like that?
Well, okay, so I remember seeing my grandpa. That's like
That's
how
not
I know the
demonic.
difference. No, that's how I know the
okay.
difference.
Okay.
No, it's just like seeing his spirit. I mean, I was a little scared too, but when I saw him, I just right after I felt that comfort. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh shit! I saw my grandpa. Right after he passed away. So when I felt something negative in the house, like I was going through some shit. It was a very dark time in my life, and I just felt this like nasty vibe, and I saw like all these shadows. It was just really weird, you know. And I definitely feel like, in comparison to like seeing my grandpa, which is I feel more of a spirit, more of a ghost,
Right.
to those dark times that I was
Yes.
going through,
Mm.
like the vibe, like the thickness in the air.
Different,
It was just
right?
yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
I
So-
hope I never go
yeah.
through that again.
So when you say you saw shadows, can you are you seeing stuff on the wall? Are you seeing things move? You seeing things in the corner of your eyes? Like,
I'm seeing things move, and it's just the vibe in the air. I don't know. It's just like this intense.
This aura.
So you just saw like
or this
shadows.
sense.
Yeah, I saw shadows and like just
this is where you were living at, or did this happen anywhere multiple times?
just where I
or-
was living.
Just okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude.
Like, okay, Mario, let me ask you this: have you ever? Because I know what you're talking about. Because have you ever been, like, to one of your aunts, uncles, or cousins' house where you've been, and you like every time you go there, you just get this, like, you don't want to go there. You just like even there's nothing bad that happened to you. Like, there's not this traumatic thing that happened, but the fact that you're there, you just feel negative energy.
Uneasy.
It's because they're trying to
uneasy. Yeah,
it's because they're trying to serve you like calentado and shit. They're trying to give you like old ass food and shit.
I've never.
They serve me some white guy's menudo. I'm like, fuck you.
They serve you like last week's pozole food.
Acábate tu comida.
They serve you some Rachel Ray pozole food.
Hey, no, but honestly, but seriously, like honestly, I get that because this is one of my aunts. I love her to death. But I think about the house that she used to have in Oxford. Now I visit her house, her new house. But I told me
in Oxnard?
Oxford. That's
Where
the
the
name of
fuck
the
is
street.
Oxford?
It's the street. That's street.
I was gonna say Oxford, like
no,
fucking
hold on.
England.
So my thing was this: is that I was talking to my tia the other day. I'm like, tia, you know, like I remember I used to hate this house, and even to this day, I still have dreams.
Oh yeah.
In this fucking house, I was telling my cousins 2 days ago because one of my cousins visited me. I haven't seen him in 20 years, and I was telling him, dude, I have dreams till this day about that fucking house, like.
Yeah.
Scary dreams. They're always scary dreams. They're never good dreams. They're scary dreams.
No, yeah, for sure.
And it's like nothing ever happened to me there. No one touched me or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not even your uncle?
Yeah. But, you know,
sure.
But it's like, why am I dreaming about this house? Like, why do I remember this? Why does this house give me bad vibes? Why? Something's there, bro. In my opinion, I know you don't believe, Jose.
You're gifted.
You know, but I feel, dude, I
doesn't.
have these fucking dreams, and I told my dad, dude, I almost fucking started crying.
Right.
I was like, I cannot believe I still dream about this house. I don't want to dream about this house no more. I don't want to have these dreams, and I still have them. Why, Jose?
Did your aunt ever?
Why?
Did your aunt ever tell you anything that happened there?
No. She's like, yeah, I dream about it too.
Actually, how old were you?
I was a kid. I was like about 10, 7, 8. My tia lived there from.
I love that.
You don't think you're repressing a memory that happened there, like you fell off a tree?
What happened to age 9?
No, it's all good.
I was like 10, 20.
And
9.
That's the best
Number
year
9.
I was like 10, 20, 75.
If you guys know,
Like, what the
if
fuck?
you guys know, you don't mention the number
No,
9 when
you
it comes
don't.
to paranormal things. You guys didn't know
Yes, I know
We
that.
didn't.
that? No, you don't.
I didn't.
10, 7, 8.
What does that mean, though? But what
You
does number
always
9
skip
mean?
a number.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
He's lying.
I'm lying.
He just made it up.
Jared, you're fucking Jared, bro.
No, nine is the sneaky number because
Yeah.
sometimes it could be 6.
Yep.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it.
It's kind of like the trickster. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you don't think it's a repressed memory, something that happened to you there that
You know
just
what, dude?
because it happens. You know,
Jose,
as kids-
I'm gonna be
as kids, we
honest with you. I try to go back. I'm trying to think that anything crazy happened to me during that time. Like, but the only thing that happened, me and my cousin started a band. We were skaters during that time.
Maybe the band was so shitty you repressed the memory.
No.
That's
Going
fuck.
back to it with you saying that you have these dreams, because I do this.
Yeah.
Where, like, I'll have a dream, and I'll get to a certain point, and I'll wake up.
Yeah.
And I'll have that same dream, and I'll go further than that, and I'll just keep going farther and farther just to figure out why I'm having that dream or what's deeper in it. Have you thought about trying to figure out?
Always, because like I said, I'm like Jose. When I have dreams, sometimes I know I'm dreaming, and I confront my fears. Like I remember there was there was this one dream where there was a demon in a cave, and he was talking to me. And I told him, I am Batman.
Shit.
I swear to God.
Did that work? What happened? What did he do? He's like, oh my God.
I confronted him.
Belt of
So
bullshit.
I said that, and
When I said, I am Bane.
Did you do it in a Batman voice, by the way?
Did you say he was a scarecrow?
Which Batman?
Dude, my mom was.
Yeah, which Batman? That really matters, though. Which Batman were you? Fool?
My mom was cracking up because I'm never gonna forget. My mom made chilaquiles that day, and I woke up and we were eating, and I was
Soy
like,
Batman.
I'm like, hey mom, no, this is recent. This is not that long ago. This
Yeah,
is
exactly.
really
Soy
recent.
Batman.
He was Lego Batman.
Yo
That's
soy
what it
el
was.
murciélago.
And I was, and
Love Will Arnett.
hold on, and I was telling my mom, I'm like, mamá, ¿sabes qué? Tuve un sueño y.
Soy Batman.
Soy Batman.
Chicano Batman? Sí, hijo. That's my favorite band ever.
Hey, I love that mariachi group.
¿Y sabes qué, ma? Se me hace que soy Batman. Soy murciélago, hijo de la chingada. No, but I told her, and I was like, when I told this demon, I am Batman, like, I confronted it, I woke up. And it's like, sometimes I feel like you need to confront these things.
Yeah.
And when I do have these dreams about my aunt's house and where she lived at, I'm yet to see someone or something to confront. So I think that I'm still having these dreams because I haven't confronted it yet.
Wait, so are you a DC fan?
I'm a huge DC over
Yeah,
Marvel.
fool, like, why couldn't you been like a Wolverine?
DC,
Okay, no, yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
DC
Soy
over Marvel any
Wolverine.
day.
Batman, Superman, that's all my shit, dude.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I think I would have done the same shit if I was in my dream, like,
I
soy
am
Superman. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
so you know,
Soy Batgirl.
Soy Batman. Soy el Superman.
El Superman. Well, I've never felt any weird vibrations of any kind of, any negative energy.
No vibration.
No
Even after your
vibrations.
trip to Hustler.
Tidying up real quick. You know what? When we had Pig's Studios version 2.0.
Oh yeah, huh? That was a little. Yes.
Go ahead, Mario.
No, go ahead, Jose. Go.
No, finish up, Mario.
No, because obviously it's more important right now.
Oh.
No, okay, good. Okay. Granny's house.
Like I was saying. Go ahead, asshole.
Granny's house was, after she passed away there, and we started using the house for shows. Like, I don't know. I always felt like, I don't know if she's gonna come out and get me, or she's gonna try to talk to me. Is something gonna weird happen?
She's mad at you for fucking using her house for this bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she was discussing with all the things we did there.
Oh yeah.
But I never got any weird vibes. I would sleep there. I mean, her passing to this day still haunts me. I'm the one who found her. I had to break into her house and see her, gone and whatnot. But when I would sleep there, like sometimes
You never felt anything.
I know.
Because you know what, Mara? Because I feel that she went into the afterlife. That's my thing. It's like sometimes people don't want to let go of something. Like, and I feel, I don't know your grandma, but from the way I see things, she raised a good man.
Yeah.
Or your parents and all that, and then you. But I feel like, for example, my great-grandpa or my great-grandma, they passed away. I don't think they're going to haunt me. I don't think so. I think people do go into the afterlife afterwards. When there's something there, that when they're a bad vibe or... there's something that you're holding on to. That's when you stay in this.
Something that's lingering.
Yeah, you stay in
so
this
unfinished business. You
this
kind of see it as like because
that's why when people are like, oh, someone died in there. Like, yeah, someone died doesn't mean it's haunted. It's only haunted when someone wants to stay and there's unfinished business, like you said.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
the only other thing I ever did kind of witness and not necessarily demonic in a weird way, but over there in PV, there's a bunch of fucking hills, and you can oversee the fucking water.
Well, Tiger Woods just had a fucking accident out there.
And out there, I remember rolling through one night and seeing, like, people, druids, cloaks, and can't see no one's faces.
Like Lord of the Rings shit?
I guess. Just fucking... Dude, everyone has a fucking goddamn...
Cloak?
Just a cloak. You can't see no one's faces, really.
Right.
Like, it's fucking...
Oh, like Stonehenge type stuff.
Shit like that. They're all going around fucking, fire, chanting shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And, this is a couple years back. So
That
I mean,
was a clan fool because there's a lot of white people that live
No,
on
well,
that
that-
there were black coats. They were not fucking white ones.
Can't that also be established with paganism?
yeah, I can.
Oh, no,
could,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
It definitely can. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, just
It,
because they're...
it
I
looks
mean,
scary, but it doesn't always.
paganism is more like a spiritual thing. It's not so much like... I know it looks dark, but...
Yeah, a
I
lot of
mean,
people
it's-
mistaken it.
Yeah.
It's an old Saxon religion, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's, I guess, the way their rituals were, you know what I mean? It can be misconstrued as, like,
Yeah.
kind of dark or ominous, but it's,
Yeah.
it's,
I guess
It's
until
not,
you really
it's not.
know.
yeah.
Oh, you know what, Jose? This is what I wanted to come back on. Because I don't know how the fuck we got off topic, but I want to talk to you about sleep paralysis.
Yes.
Oh,
Have you ever
that's
had
right.
it?
Have you?
Okay, so
Okay,
my
so-
perception of it is that it's like where you can't move. You're just like
No.
fucking you're in a dream. Okay, so what is it?
So it's not that you're in a dream and you can't move.
Right.
Okay, so sleep paralysis, you're awake, nigga. I'm sorry, you're awake, motherfucker. Like you're
Right,
like
right,
you're awake.
right.
You're awake, but you can't do anything. You're just like you're in this. You can't move. Like I'll open my eyes while I'm sleeping. Someone's calling me. I'll open my
yeah,
eyes.
it's your
while
sleep paralysis.
No,
No, why
yeah,
you putting
so-
me on blast, fool?
So hold on. You open your eyes while you're sleeping, and I can see my TV. I can see everything in my room, but I can't move.
Now, there are different things that people were saying that there's
While
like...
you're awake or while you're
Why
asleep?
It's like my body's half and half.
Does this sound right?
Yes.
I thought it was
Yeah,
when
it's
you were.
Well,
thing.
there's
Yeah.
different.
It's a
different-
total thing, yeah.
So then, okay, hold on. But then my mom used to tell me she gets sleep paralysis, but she sees things during her sleep
Yeah.
paralysis. I'd never witnessed seen things until recently when my great grandparents passed away.
Oh, no way.
I saw my grandpa looking at me during his sleep paralysis. I'm like, no, This motherfucker's not. Grandpa, I love you, but go away. Nigga's like, hold on.
Ahorita no.
Ahorita no. And dude,
Soy Batman, no!
And you know what? There's a trick that I do to wake myself up. I take a deep breath because the only thing you could do while sleep paralysis is breathe. And I take a deep breath and I scare myself because the only way I can wake up is to scare myself. Your adrenaline has to go up. And then when you do that...
You ran out of Coke.
So when you get that jitter, like you get that jitter, and I'm
He
like,
didn't say no.
and then I wake, dude. Have you ever seen someone wake up when they go, like that is the feeling of fucking like it's the scariest moment in my life. Like it's just it's this thing that just consumes you.
That's crazy.
Sleep paralysis to me is the scariest thing in the world.
It is.
Nothing.
It sounds like sleep apnea, fool. You sure about that one?
No. Sleep paralysis to me, I don't give a fuck. I could see a demon, whatever, because I can run from. But sleep paralysis is the scariest thing for me because you feel like you're dying.
Yeah, like I used to dream about zombies all the time, man. But it's like
It's not the same.
No, it's not.
Not the same.
It's not.
They're not real. Fuck you.
But I would always tell myself this isn't real.
Not yet. Someone cut off his mic.
No, it's real shit. We've interviewed a lot of people with
about zombies or with sleep paralysis.
Sleep
Oh,
paralysis,
okay,
yeah. Even there was this documentary on Netflix. That was a really good watch. What was it?
What's
Nightmare?
It called? About sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Nightmare.
Nightmare, I think.
It's on
Nightmare?
Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
crazy.
definitely gonna check it out.
Watch that
Because
shit,
there's
fool.
different-
I'll give you my login.
I've experienced sleep paralysis only once in my life, and I could tell you that is one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So with people with mixing up with the demons and whatnot, I've heard that you feel like a spirit, a demon, some kind of negative entity on top of you, not letting you fucking move. So is that obviously there's science and and obviously there's supernatural stuff. So do you believe yours was science? Do you believe yours was supernatural? Do you believe your grandpa was trying to hold you down, trying to tell you something?
So this is my thing. I'm a huge believer in fucking like.
Yes, we know you're Batman.
I believe that there's some sort of explanation for it, maybe psychologically. Because there is things like anxiety, depression, and all that play into this, right?
The brain is unknown.
Yeah, because your brain, it
does what it does.
It does what it does. Yeah, our brain is powerful as fuck, but at the same time, it's like certain things you can't explain. Like if you look up sleep paralysis, there's no explanation for it. They'll tell you symptoms and they'll tell you why you have them, but it's not concrete. It's just a theory. It's just a theory of why things happen.
So no one's been able to say why it happens.
Nope.
Demons.
There's no psychologists. There's no doctors. Nothing. None of those guys could explain to you why you get sleep paralysis. They'll make you do certain things. They'll make you exercise. They'll make you do they'll tell you what to do to avoid it, but there's no explanation for sleep paralysis. It just happens.
What are the things do you remember? What do you have to do to avoid it?
It's the Joker.
A couple of líneas. If you don't sleep, you ain't got no sleep.
Well, that's how Freddy Krueger doesn't get you either.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, Freddy's not gonna get you.
Let him know what time it is. Positive Piggy.
Freddy's gonna hook you up.
Yeah.
We want to give a shout out to everyone who's logged in, listening to our scary stories.
Who's out there, folks?
We see Steven Polanco out there.
Oh,
What's
he's
up,
out there?
Steven? He's up.
He's up. Hey, Steven,
Right.
I'm sorry we didn't start at 10 today, buddy. We said at 9. I was kind of afraid that you weren't going to log on.
He's there. Don't
He's there,
worry.
yeah.
Liz Vampire Mermaid sent me this other Stonehenge rock-looking thing. Can you tell us what this is about?
What is that? What
yeah,
the fuck?
so if you guys ever go hiking or like to go exploring through trails,
I hike every day.
this is actually at the Bronson Cave in Griffith Park. So the Bronson Cave is the original Batman cave from the 70s.
I've been wanting
This
to
is
go
where
there.
this is where they film it. Yeah.
The original LA Zoo is.
The original LA Zoo is also there, and that one is also known to be haunted. I haven't visited that one
Haunted?
yet.
Yeah, it's haunted, but
Yeah,
by the
the
ghosts
old
of
zoo.
the animals that used to live
The
there.
old zoo, yeah.
People say that they hear fucking the zoo animals at night and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is so once you get through the cave, so you can actually walk inside the cave and go through it. When you get to the other side, there's all these pagan circles
what is
on
this?
the other side.
So what is this?
They're Wiccan pagan circles.
So
And
the
there's-
witches made all this shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, so
You
there's
sure it's not like a hipster call? Fucking, this is where they're gonna build the next fucking Whole
that's
Foods or
true.
the next Starbucks or some bullshit.
Starbucks.
This is the next where Erewhon is gonna be and shit.
Have you seen that movie? There's a new movie
The
that's out.
next
It's
co-op.
about when they go to Sweden Fuck.
Sweden? Soma?
This Englishman go to Sweden.
Midsummer.
Yeah. And they go through the forest.
Midsommar.
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. You're talking about the other one.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. It's kind of like the Blair Witch Project.
Okay, no.
But it's,
is it as above, so below?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
no.
That's in France. It's in France.
No. He's talking about it's a Swedish one where it's called like Into the Dark or something.
Yeah, it's a group of Englishmen that go through Sweden. Oh my god,
I know what
it's such a good one.
Is that part of your show? I mean, do you guys talk about like not just obviously ghosts and all the other stuff, the paranormal, but I mean like the religious aspects of things, like say like in Midsummer, it's supposed to be like this I guess ritualistic group that they actually perform like sacrifice, like human sacrifices.
Oh yeah, do you guys hear that?
Do you guys run into any stuff like that?
As of
I'm assuming it's more like your podcast is more like a just experiences, but then I guess it's more inclined towards the positivity, not necessarily towards the dark, I guess you could say.
Oh no, there's been some dark shit.
Yes.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, it's whatever
what's
your
the darkest
experience
stuff? What's the dark stuff that you guys have run
into?
I
want to hear some demonic
Actually,
shit.
for me, I'm gonna say this, that it hasn't happened within the podcast, and it's one of my friends. It's their story. But then again, it's like not even just his story; it's his friend's story. But he confided in me because we always talked about this stuff. So I'm like, yeah, tell me, obviously.
Right.
Like, tell me about it. He didn't disclose any names, but he was just like, so I have this friend. Her dad is a Mason.
Mm-hmm. A Freemason.
Yeah. And, well, that's the way he started the story. You know, he's just like, yeah. Because that's around the time where I was really digging into Illuminati and Freemasons and Aleister Crowley. Just the whole thing, you know, I was very intrigued. I was like, what is this? What's going on?
Right.
So he tells me about his friend, how his dad came home, or her dad came home out of nowhere, and it was really late at night, and then he turned on the TV, and on the news it said that somebody died in the hills. I can't remember which hills exactly. Like,
yeah, there's plenty out here in Southern California for sure.
No, like I want to say it's like, I mean, obviously I want to go to Turnbull, but I know it wasn't Turnbull, it was something else. It was like in Gallister Park, whatever. So either way, the dad got a phone call as soon as he saw that on the news. He's like, oh, okay, I'll be right there. And he just took off, and the daughter was just like, what was that? Like, he just turned on the news, saw the news, and like, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'll be right there. And I mean, this isn't my personal story.
So what do you think about that?
I don't know. Like,
did it have something to do with the dad and like
that's
the
what she was
Freemason?
saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Because being like Freemason, there's also the Sisters of Jane, which is like the female.
Is it
version?
the rainbow?
Yeah,
like the Rainbow Girls.
So it's like Freemasons are just men, and then the Sisters of Jane are for the women.
I thought they were called Rainbow Girls.
Not that I've known people that are part of Sisters of Jane, and it's related to the Freemason.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like other like plenty of groups. Like there's groups for men. There's obviously a bunch of groups for women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in men, there's also like the skulls.
Skulls and bones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
is that the one with all the presidents or something?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one with the presidents.
Skull and Bones.
I mean the old school ones, the ones that were supposed to be like helpful, like the Rotary Club and the what was it, the Shriners and And so all these groups, these were all like social clubs, I guess you could say, but private social clubs, and they had their own rituals, I guess you could say. So, I mean, and in order to join these clubs, you had to do certain things. And obviously, it's like the further back you go, the more ritualistic, I guess you could say it probably was.
So I have a question for you guys. Since you guys were on your way to Cloak and Dagger when you guys had your accident, were either of you members?
Was I already a member?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to be.
You have to be a member to go there.
To Cloak and Dagger.
No, but she had her white card and then the black card.
Well, no. So I had my white card, so therefore I could only get myself in. And then at the time, I had friends, even before I had my white card, that would get me in as their +1.
So for those of us that don't know, what is Cloak and Dagger? Do you have to be a member?
It was a club. It was a nightclub. It was an event.
Members only, like golf.
So it was a golf club.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the only reason why I ask is because I was invited to be a member of Cloak and Dagger. And when I was invited to be a member of Cloak and Dagger, they did send me an email And it did say that, you know, that there was like a part of a ritual that I would have to complete before I could be an actual member.
Oh, wow.
And then there was like a presentation that would happen.
Okay.
And then there was a ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that was the whole thing of like being a member. And
that's
I guess
nothing
it would
but
be a
red
black,
flags for me.
I guess it would be a
Well,
black
they have a song
member.
called Red Flags, so yes.
Yeah.
I never got an email disclosing all that info.
Yeah, so that was like part of the whole initiation process was that if you wanted to be a member, that you would have to go through like this presentation.
I wonder
that you would have to go through like
Did
a,
you get in through? Did you get in through somebody, or did you just out of curiosity? I guess you could say. But did you get in through somebody? Or?
I went through a ritual.
You went to who said that?
But I'm not allowed to disclose.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I mean, is it really relevant now?
See what I'm saying?
I mean, is a non-disclosed really like a thing now? Because I mean, it's gone.
They don't exist no more.
It doesn't exist anymore. No.
I
It was.
I can't
closed down.
disclose.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh. You can't. Well, then it must have been something serious, bro.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm familiar,
So
I'm familiar with the
my
club,
thing,
and I'm
brother.
familiar with why the club is not existing anymore. So I
Well,
don't know. If
I
we
mean,
should
that
get
was like
into
aside
it,
from the
but-
bullshit. I feel like the club disclosed. I mean, it just shut down for some fucking crazy shit. I mean, that
Do you-
I
do
wouldn't.
you- oh, let
It
me-
doesn't have
That was
anything to do with
paranormal.
that.
Because I don't.
Let me ask you this:
sexual
do you
fucking-
think? Do you think that that's something that really happened though? Why they closed and why the band disbanded? Do you think that's something that?
I have no idea. I just know that.
But you're familiar with what happened after the fact.
Wait, what?
I mean,
so tell us, because I don't know what.
I don't know.
happened.
I don't know. I don't want to get that
I
deep
don't like
into
none of
it
this
because
shit.
Guys,
No, but
hold
wait,
on. Break it up.
So, apparently, one of the co-hosts and a guest that would show up there, a lot of the celebrities apparently. I don't really know the names, but that's the thing that anybody that would show up to the club, they would feel very used, and they were very taken advantage of, or they're like.
In more ways than one.
They're mistreated,
It
like
was-
sexually.
there was allegations of sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
There was actually
Yes.
an allegation of possibly like somebody was actually like drugged and raped.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know
Okay,
what?
see, that's
Yeah.
something different.
But
though,
I'm
man.
not
That's-
saying
that's
I'm not
not
saying this. These again. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not-
These were allegations.
Right.
No,
but
well,
that's,
that's
but
what
that's
came
not.
up.
That's not. See, that's the thing. This is what pisses me off. It's like that's not paranormal. That's fucking just pervert shit.
No, but I mean,
No,
we're not
that's why
really.
they
We're
closed down.
this is a whole different.
Because I used to.
subject, you
Okay,
know what
I'm not
I
gonna
mean?
lie.
It's
I
not-
used
it's
to.
not
I
in
used
that
to.
realm.
When I was with my ex, we belonged to a swinger club, and there was things that you couldn't disclose when you belong to these clubs.
When
Like,
you got your
couldn't-
booty cheeks clapped.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like
He's like,
yeah, and it's like when you're a swinger, like you know, there's certain things you can't. Like people don't know this is.
But
a
this wasn't a swingers club. This was a,
Well, it might as well have been.
a dance, quote unquote, dance club. You know what I mean? A private.
Shit, we gotta call her Mario.
Awesome. Somebody wants to talk.
I know you fucking said swinger and everyone comes out.
I know.
All of a sudden,
It's like, hey, I'm the one that clapped fucking Wapo's cheeks.
What's up, caller? I remember your.
Hold on. All right, caller, you're on Pigs.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's Steve.
What up, Steve?
What's Steve? What's
It's
Steve?
Steve Polanco, fool.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Hey, Steve.
Hey, what's up?
Steve, let me tell you something, bro. I was worried because I told Mario that I'm not bullshitting you. I told Mario, fuck, you know what sucks? Steve is probably gonna log on at 10, thinking that we're gonna be on at 10-ish. I'm like, he's not gonna know we have an early show, but I'm glad you tuned in early, dude. How are you?
It's
How are you
almost
doing?
10, folks.
And get a message from me saying, hey, what the fuck?
What's up, Steve? How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. Just got off fucking work, but I wrote a message on YouTube, but I fucked it up so bad because I was parking the semi. But when you guys were talking about sleep paralysis, man, I get that shit all the time, man. It's
Really?
crazy. It's like a demonic, it's like a demonic creature
So-
just holding you down. You hear that roaring, you know, in your head.
You
Really?
get that shit too,
But
Wapo?
it only happens to me when I'm exhausted, dude. To tell you the truth, maybe I might have some. When I have my Adderall, Jesus Christ, I don't sleep for a little bit sometimes. God damn. And
So-
then when I do sleep, Jesus.
So this happens to you multiple times. It's not just one time, and you go through this quite a bit
no.
when you're exhausted.
Yep. Only when I'm exhausted, or like, let's say when I take my Adderall too late in the day, I can't sleep. And once I fall asleep, it happens. But when you guys were talking about like ghosts and shit, I used to be stationed out in Okinawa when I was in the Marine Corps, and we used to see these little. I mean, there's some tombs on that base. I was in Camp Hampton. There's some tombs on that base all over the fucking island, and shit, man. I used to see little tiny ghost girls walking around the barracks, man. It was crazy.
No shit. So you actually saw them walking? Did you see them like hovering or like do you can you actually see what they had on like were they all dressed up in like whatever time period they were from or?
A couple of my buddies would see them in their that outfit they usually would wear. Actually, if you look up on YouTube, there's one where I think they're at Camp Boss. There's cameras all over the fucking bases and shit, and there's some Marines that they could see this little ghost girl outside the base in a pink dress or something, and you can see it on camera. You can see the Marines walking up there like, what the fuck, you know?
No
that's
way.
what I'm talking about.
Japanese people are definitely big on the supernatural. I guess you could say. I mean, I forgot their religion out there. It's like Shinzu or something like that.
But that's dope. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, thank you so much, Steve, for calling in. By the way,
hell yeah,
not a Shih Tzu.
I was like, isn't that a dog?
Yeah, no, not a Shih Tzu.
But that is some scary shit. I mean, and my man is from the Marine Corps. You know, he ain't bullshitting.
And not only that, multiple Marines saw it, so he wasn't the only one.
Hey, listen, man.
Hey, relax.
Fuck you, Mario.
I was also on 29 Palms, and I was on duty this one time, and I was just patrolling, and there was a fucking like old school Marine looking through the room, and he put his hands on the window, opened up his mouth, and I said, "What the fuck?" And my buddies are just down on the catwalk, just down there. I went and grabbed them, and we came back, and shit, the doors were locked, everything was locked. I mean, you could see like the little face imprint and shit. And we're like, someone's playing a joke. Yeah. Well, later, and fuck, when I first was at that barrack, in that barracks in 29 Palms, fuck, we would have the shower and everything turn on out of nowhere in the sink. Man, it was crazy, bro. Like, I do believe in ghosts.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, obviously you need a limpia so you can get that fucking demon off your fucking chest, bro. Man. What the fuck?
Hey, right?
So I looked it up. The Japanese religion is called Shinto.
I'll let you guys go. Keep listening to you.
All right, Steven. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Keep doing the Lord's work by trucking and whatever it is that you're hauling and shit, and stay away from all them
Our
demons.
biggest pigs fan. By the way,
yeah.
Okay, Steve, I promise you this, dude. The moment we make a fucking shirt or something, you're gonna be the first one that gets one, brother. What size? What size are you, bro?
Large.
There we go.
We got you, brother.
You know what? We still need to get Steven and his brother's podcast on this show. We're gonna work some shit out. We'll hit you up, Steve. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah, for sure.
We love you, man.
Thanks,
Take it easy, brother. Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. You know what? A lot of the Pigsniverse out there are kind of like flipping the fuck out because like we did start fucking hella early. We need to get these girls out of here. We've already been talking to them for almost 2 hours. Milo, he thought it was a late show and he's just jumping on. I believe he wanted to call in, but if you want to call in with your scary stories, you still got a few more minutes left. Call in at 909-475-7449. Do you guys only work with bands that you guys know, or are you guys open to anyone with a scary story? Or
our episodes are based on musicians and artists.
So you're not welcome, Guapo.
Yeah, sorry, Guaps.
No, but we also have close to home episodes where if you're not, if you're just a friend or family and you have stories.
A fan of the pod.
Yeah, we have special episodes for that. And we read emails and people write in and call or whatever. And
where can people call in? Where can people email you guys if they have a scary story that they can't share here, but they want to share with you?
Well, we don't do live calls.
Fucking vodka, bro.
We take emails, or you can reach us at our Instagram.
Slide into our DMs.
Yeah, what's up?
Slide in.
You know what's crazy is the band that we opened up with. No, we didn't open up with them. We went on break on Kevin Never Talks.
3FT? No.
Fuck them, dudes. Fuck that. No.
I'm fucking with you.
The singer, I forgot his name.
Kevin?
No.
Never.
The dude is from Santa Cruz. He knows Dominic from Tsunami Bomb.
Oh yeah.
He
Small
told
world.
Yeah, I forgot how we got on the topic because he was talking about the theater that Dominic was talking about. The Phoenix.
Yeah, the Phoenix, yeah.
He worked there. He did the stage monitors.
No way.
And he said that there was multiple times that he saw shit. I asked him about it, but I didn't I was very vague. So he confirmed that shit. He saw it too. or he's experienced shitload of shit at the Phoenix as well.
Dang.
Oh man, you gotta hook us up.
Tell them to hit us up.
Theaters are scary, bro. Like actual theaters, like what they do, those are scary to me. You know, because I used to work the sound booth when I was in high school, and I remember thinking to myself like, "Oh my god, this is like if a ghost was to pop up, it's creepy."
Yeah, Dominic's
that's a perfect
crazy.
word for it. It's creepy. It's not so much scary. It's creepy because you know the stage lights. You know,
like look, as a sound guy, like at the end of the night, I'm wrapping up, and actually, where was I at? I think at the knitting factory, especially in the knitting factory, because they had like a back corridor.
Yeah.
You had to go up this ramp up, and then there's pipes on the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah.
And it always had a vibe in there, especially at night when the lights are out and shit. There for sure at the knitting factory. I mean, it's not there anymore, but I mean, back in the day for sure, it had like a pretty trippy
I mean,
vibe.
if you checked out my episode with
No, we didn't.
Hazy Chaos, I actually talk about some shit that happened in the sanctuary at my school.
Tell me about it, bro. We're here.
I mean,
now.
if you
make
fucking
it
watch
quick,
the
make it
episode,
quick, fool. We gotta go.
Oh, we gotta go.
You can actually fucking download that episode if you guys go to iTunes or Anchor, right? Is that where you guys are from? Anchor. Tell us where can we get it on. We just go to anchor.com or
it's pretty much any online
listening
store.
Platform, Apple, Google, Spotify, Anchor.
That's right.
Scary Encounters. You guys need to download. You guys need to listen. You guys got to listen to all the
Who do you
episodes,
guys-
but especially Zack's episode 9. Was it with swine?
No.
7.
Seven?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 with swine. But you can also catch Zack on Saturdays Swine's episode on the Local Music Experience
That's
app.
right.
If you download that shit, and here's a little snippet of that fucking.
There you go, folks. That was Machine Head by Swine. If you're wondering what I do in Swine, I write, play bass, and do the low backing vocals. Up next, we have a punk band that goes by the name of Jabbermouth. This track was recorded at Pig Studios when they did an interview with Pigs Radio, which I co-host on. Let me tell you, I was stoned out of my mind when they played this. So I hope you're as toasted as I was. Big shout out to Murano Beach Records for sending me this track. This is Spent by Jabbermouth.
So if you guys remember before we started this, I was talking about my mom tuning in. So she tuned in right before I started that little monologue. So I was just like,
stoned out of your mind.
Yeah.
Cabron.
No.
But hold on, Mario. By the way, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Yeah,
I
you guys
definitely,
were awesome.
Thank you. Hell yeah, it was dope. Dude, I just looked at the time and it's already 10. I'm thinking.
Dang, it went by quick.
It went by so because there's so many more questions I have for these ladies. But
Part 3.
Yeah, that's what you get for.
Part 3.
But that's what you get for talking about yourself, fool. All right. Anyway, moving on. Ladies, who do you guys have coming up on your next show? Fuck you, nigga. You're gonna take a nap. You're gonna take a nap. Who do you guys have coming up on your next show?
Who do we
this
have?
Thursday.
This Thursday we have actually,
Creepy cute
she's a little cosplayer. We have a kid coming on.
Oh wait, actually,
What?
wasn't it Poppy?
No. And then next week we have a tattoo artist from Canada. We have 2 more episodes in season 2, and then we're gonna start
Wrap
season
that up
3.
and
Yeah. So if
continue?
anybody knows anybody, or if you guys want to be on, whatever, we do close to homes. If you're not an artist or musician, but you should have your Zack. You should have from Kevin, the Kevin Band. Hit us up. We're down to talk about the Phoenix
And obviously,
again.
we still need to set up a second visit with you.
part 2 with Zack.
Or an actual visit. Yeah.
Liz, you want to be on? We got you.
girl.
Damn.
You know,
bring
like,
your,
let's do
bring
it.
your crystals, girl.
I think we got it. Actually, like hit.
We're going to
like
check
a
chakra
site.
levels. You know
I
what I
think
mean?
that would be.
Oh, that
cool.
would be
Like,
dope.
Actually,
Yeah.
like on location show.
Yeah, that would be
sounds dope.
I wonder
Yeah.
if Haley would have had any scary encounters.
Actually,
No, she said she did it.
Yeah, she did with her
No,
booking
she-
agent, fool. That fool ripped her off. That shit was scary as fuck.
Come on.
I told
No,
her check
she-
your book.
She actually does. We're actually
Yeah.
in the middle of booking her right now.
With
Oh,
Haley?
nice.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is Haley doing all these things behind her fucking back, bro?
Hey, she can do
Stop
whatever the
being
fuck she
jealous,
wants.
fool. Don't be no jealous
Right, she
ass
gotta ask
fool.
for
I'm
permission.
fucking
You're
Okay,
super jealous, bro.
territorial.
Haley, if you're
I
listening,
know.
Que
if
te
you're listening,
importa, güey?
if you're listening, babe, you better shake in with El Guapo because you're not doing
Hey,
anything
no es tu
behind her.
mujer, güey.
Hola. You know this fool. Also machismo.
Machismo.
He's 100.
Okay.
You know what? I thought you were
She's-
really cool until right
She's
now.
moved on to us now.
You need to relax, fool.
Hey.
Hey,
But I tell
Double
you,
C relax.
cálmate, güey.
but I tell you where you can
I'm
calm
kidding,
down.
I'm
You
kidding,
can
I'm
calm
kidding.
down by listening to the fucking Scary Encounters podcast. Get
That's
it
right.
wherever
It's good
podcasts are available. Please subscribe to Pigs, broadcasting live every Sunday night. pigsing shit up since 2010. 11 fucking years. Longest running podcast in the fucking world.
The best podcast.
And the best podcast.
I don't know about that.
True.
Really good episode. You're not on it.
True that.
We want to thank you, ladies, for coming down and sharing some more scary stories.
Awesome. Like, listen, I'm a non-believer, but I'm listening.
We're having fun, right?
Yeah,
No, it's
fuck
fun.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
They're great.
I like it. It's like contrast.
At the very least, it's great stories. You know what I mean? In my book, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you like this, make sure you check out the episode we have coming on this week live Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be sitting down and learning about flat Earth and how the government's lying.
Can't
to
wait
us.
for that one.
Oh my God, I'm super Mario. You're
stupid. Is that what you said? What'd you say?
Stupid.
No, I have a boner for that one, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna come with saxo fucking.
You gotta go.
Oh,
you guys better.
You got a boner for flat earthers? Damn.
Yes.
Hey, you're not like a thick earther.
I'm not a
No,
flat,
he's flat for flat earthers.
Hold on, I'm not a flat earther myself, but dude.
But you got a boner for him.
But I just have a million questions.
Yeah.
You know
we're
what
not
I'm
king
saying?
That's not the way you worded
That's
it.
gonna be interesting.
No.
Whatever.
I like me some thick earth, you know?
Oh, thick Earth.
Girthy earth.
Yeah, like
Girthy Earth.
Yeah, like a veiny earth. You know what I mean? Like very veiny.
And it wouldn't be pigs unless we brought up a fucking dick at the very end of the show.
Yeah.
Once again,
Good job, ladies.
Thank you, ladies, for
Thank
coming
you.
down, hanging out. Good luck with all the future stuff that you guys coming on. Congratulations on all the cool success that you guys have. I can't wait for 2022 when we're back doing live shows. So I can't wait to attend some Hazy Chaos, fucking just crazy chaos shit. I mean,
Crazy
just
chaos. I
crazy
like that.
chaos. Yeah. Please go subscribe, follow, like, donate, support your local artists, support your local podcasters, support us. Don't be a dick like fucking Jose.
Listen,
Now you like to interrupt everything that I'm fucking
I'm gonna
talking.
interrupt you right now. Book them for October, dude. Book them for October. That's all I gotta say.
Jesus
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Christ. There we go.
Book
We're
us for
gonna
October.
Fucking Scary Encounters 3 in October. How
That's
about that?
right.
We'll set it up right in time for fucking Halloween.
There you go. That's
my
what
God.
I'm talking.
Hey.
Oh my God, that
Who
would
thought
be
of that?
awesome.
Who thought of that?
Hey, but we
Who
still
thought
need to
of
go to
it? The
Turnbull.
non-believer
That
thought
would
of
be
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That would
I don't want to get run over by no ghost car. What the fuck?
No, but we're also teaming up, Mario. We're gonna do Pigs on the Street.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Pigs on the Street with Hazy Chaos.
That'd
Yeah,
be
let's just
sick.
make sure we get fucking video that you want to send me and shit.
You said you have GoPros, right?
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
bunch of pictures of just fucking Guapo and
No,
shit.
Look at his food.
well, last week, fucking Wasp was like, "Hey, let me send you video," and he sent me nothing but fucking pictures. I'm like, "Hey, bro, that's not a video. I don't know what world you're in, but you sent me
It's like,
nothing
look
but
at
No,
pictures."
he sent you frame by frame,
He's like,
bro.
look
I
at me.
guess.
He's like, look at me drinking. Look at me eating
Hey, baja la
tacos.
botella.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. Shout
There
out
we
to South Bay Customs, by the way. They hosted such a great event that night. We had June Clive. Well, we had June Clivis and half of the Diddy Boys.
Half
Right.
Well, a Diddy boy.
Diddy boy.
We had a Diddy Boy.
4 of us.
Great bands, great time, great music. Shout out to Ray
Fuck Ray.
from
Yeah,
Local
fuck
Fuck
Music.
you, Ray.
Fuck Ray. All right, next week, fool. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it next week.
There
All
we
right,
go.
let's go.
On that
Gotta go to
note,
the restroom.
pigs
Ladies, thank you for coming
out.
out.
Now, ladies
Bye-bye.
and gentlemen.
Bye, honey.
Hey, yo, DJ, stop the music. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Initiating shutdown sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
This show may cause birth defects and/or cancer. Void where prohibited in the Southern Red States. Official sponsor of the Special Olympics. Not really. 2% financing available for nothing. See your official Toyota dealer for recall as penalty for not buying American. This show may cause massive amounts of marijuana consumption. This show has been a joint venture of cock balls and ass. Free salad tossing available upon request. Visit RobertReese.com. Sexual relations among cousins is not incest.
Thank you.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.